Hello, CFA Nation, Gabe, Uhu, and the enemy over there, Najeeb. Oh man, it's wartime. Ooh, don't worry, I got some reinforcements coming for CSK fans in a little bit. But CSK right now, they won and opted to bowl. On this fast track, I probably would have done the same. And
Hmm.
what's going on, brother? How you doing, Najeeb?
How are you folks? How is everybody? How's CFA Nation? Here's the thing. This is going to be a yearly ritual now. So probably fans might remember me because it's only been 6 months, but I'm not sure if it'll be the same case next year. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they'll probably have the regular schedule as far as the IPL is concerned, man. But
Yeah.
already, you can see that this track is gonna be fast, man. And it's I'm so nervous, bro, because these to my in my opinion have been the best two teams, and
Uh-huh.
it's crazy.
It's weird because the thing is, we all thought Mumbai would literally roll over everybody. Hello, 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 hello. Everyone says hello, Najib. Hi, everyone. Hello, Han Solo, Rainfire,
Ooh.
Boomer, everyone. Nice to see everyone. Here's the thing. We it's like it's become bigger than India Pakistan, CSK was RCB. What a rivalry.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. What's up, everybody? Real quick, we've got AJ, Muska, just cricket. Is Sean in the house? Um, Sean, Han Solo. What up, Han? Um, let me see. Garav, what's up? What's up, people? Monkey D, man. I'll tell you right now. Yeah, sorry, man. Late. It is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Though we're here. I'm telling you right
What is the
now,
time
man.
what is the time
Moeen
right there? Just
Ali's.
tell everyone what is the
It's
time right there? Just
3
tell
a.m.
everybody about
It is currently 3:08 a.m. right now. So
exactly.
I'm putting in a
It's like it's
late
like
night
it's like
or
you're
early morning.
it's like you're woken up for some Ramzan fasting Sahari and stuff like that. It's only
Exactly, man.
Hmm.
Oh man, I'm telling you right now, it's an early morning game too, so dew is not going to be a factor. So, oof, this could be a high scoring game on both ends, brother. It's
Hmm.
oof.
Yep.
Everybody saw my post yesterday, and of course, guys, I had to go with him. Had to go with Kohli because he was just masterful that last inning with Patical on the same grounds, right? You know what I mean? In Mumbai, I mean, if this is Mumbai, can you imagine when he gets home? Can you imagine when he's in Bangalore? Bangalore, excuse me.
You know what the weird thing is?
Yeah.
In Bangalore, RCB bowlers will be super uncomfortable because it's so small and it's so. I think the biggest enemy of RCB bowlers is Chinnaswamy Stadium because they get smashed all over the park. It is
Really?
very flat. Yep, yep, that's true. But you know what? RCB is punching way above its weight. I'm like over the moon as a fan. And here's the thing.
You should be.
Yeah, and here's the thing. RCB won its first three matches, and Kohli didn't even play properly. You know?
No, definitely. And I think that
Mm.
this year they're deep, and not only are they deep, but I think they're using Glenn Maxwell properly. That's a big thing, making sure they're using him properly. And man, it's impressive. Even as a CSK fan, I gotta admit, man, they look like the best team.
Yeah,
It's still early, but they look like the
yeah.
best team. I'm telling you right now,
They
I'm disappointed with with the fact that no Moeen Ali because he's been so huge for CSK, and apparently he's hurt or not fit, man. Like, oh,
mm,
so unlucky, but what can you do, right?
yep. And they bring in Tahir after like decades. And it's a good thing because, leg spinners versus ABD, leg spinners versus Kohli. I wouldn't be surprised if Tahir is bowling in the power play to Kohli.
You think they would?
I think so. I think Kohli and leg spin has not been a good story in the recent past. If you really take a look at it.
All right, all right. You're
Mm.
a fan, so I'm gonna go with your expertise. Two
Mm.
overs, 10 runs. Duplessis pumps that for 6. There it is. Ooh,
This is
that's
going
a
to be
short
one.
boundary.
This is going to be one heck of a match, man. Because both of the teams are like on the rise. It is going to be a tight contest. I swear, I cannot guess who's going to win. It's so hard. It's
It,
unbelievably hard.
oh yeah, I'm a betting man, and I didn't want to put any action on this, but of
Mm.
course I'm gonna rock with CSK because as a fan, I'm like, listen, you know, I gotta rock with him, even though I think, and I picked Coley to be my fantasy player for this match because I just think he looked so good last
Traitor,
time,
traitor,
and,
traitor,
and
traitor, traitor.
yeah, no, you got to
CSK
go with
traitor.
your fair objective. I still think collectively CSK
Mm.
may be deeper because they can.
Mm.
Well, when Moeen Ali's here, they can bat 8-9. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But I think Coley overall is probably the best player on the ground. Between both teams, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yep. Here's the thing. Before we get ahead, Gabe, here's the thing. Massive thoughts and prayers to the situation in India right now. COVID is
Yes.
just ravaging, absolutely
Ah,
ravaging, and this is just a distraction to what is happening out there. I mean, if any of your CFA folks are going through anything, thoughts and prayers with you folks. Stay strong, and we'll get through this. Hopefully, sooner the better.
you know, I mentioned it yesterday, man. Thoughts and
Mm.
prayers. It sucks with what's going on. The numbers have exploded.
Mm.
Honestly, I'm disappointed because USA could do more to help and hasn't been doing so, and it's embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? To be honest,
Yep.
um, but what else is new? We do that all the time. You know what I mean? We stick our
Yep.
noses where it doesn't belong other times, and then there's another boundary, and then it's that's just frustrating, you know what I mean? But it
Yeah.
is what it is. It is what it is. I'm so glad that this kid guy quad. Now, this is my me eating crow. I was like,
Okay.
drop him, because he was so bad the first 3 games, and he wasn't the,
No.
the guy quad from last year. But Dhoni stuck with him. Dhoni stuck with him, and dude, look at him now. Padicle or
Dhoni.
Gaikwad? I gotta go with
I.
Padicle. He's done it longer. I like
Mm,
Gaikwad a lot, but Padicle's done it longer.
I don't think he'll click much today. I just have a feeling. You know,
Which
if
one,
you have
Gaikwad or Padicle?
particle,
Really
I just have a
interesting.
funny feeling. I
You
I I
know,
I I I don't think he has ever repeated a performance like 2 matches in a row. Maybe I'm wrong.
not.
I don't know.
I mean, wow! Look at Siraj diving for that, man. He wanted that.
Siraj is completely different bowler after that Australian series, don't you think? He's become like it's like he's been possessed.
His confidence has gone way up, and
Mm.
sometimes that's all you need, bro. Is that belief? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes all you need is that belief. Um,
Here's
sorry,
the thing.
Moeen Ali cost you a transfer. Sorry about that, guys. Honestly, no 3 wicket rant yesterday. I was so upset about the situation, and then even afterwards, there was so much talk online about it that I said, "All right, let me take a step back. There might be a cricket convos on it, but there's actual conversation, like not us, little old CFA nation. No, there's actual
Mm.
conversation of what is going on with KKR. You've got the owner talking about how he's disappointed in the team. You've got everybody talking about how Andre Russell basically refused to go out. And I mean, there's just, you know what I mean? And for the long time, KKR fans, I need more information before I just start going off the hip and firing, because you guys know I've been known to do that. And
Yep.
it's bad. The situation's bad over there right now, but I need to take a seat back and say, okay, what's going on? So I'm waiting to hear some more and see what's going on.
What is going on is that number one, the captain himself is not firing in his batting. Have you seen his
Right.
batting? Owen
It's been
Morgan,
atrocious.
he's
I
not been
mentioned that.
firing. Yeah.
one inning this year so far in 5 games where he had 29. That's it.
Macha, Akshat, I'm Macha, not Cheta. I'm not from Kerala. Uh, But here's the thing: Morgan is not firing. The thing about KKR is I don't see too many faults in their bowling. All right, I think the bowling is all right. It's the batting. What we expected was that their middle order will absolutely take care of them, but the opposite has been happening. It's the top order that's been taking care of them.
Right.
Like Rana has been firing, Gill has been firing, Tripathi has been firing. The middle order, the Russell, the DK, the Morgans, these are the ones who are like disappointing, and except the last match, obviously, where Russell almost took them home. Did you see that match? Oh my God, what
Yeah,
a
that was really
match!
good.
Pat Cummins,
Patty Cummins and
Pat
Russell's
Cummins'
were
match.
amazing.
Hmm. I what
Oh,
do you think their
whew,
foreign combination should be? That's six. What do you think
my
KKR's combination should be? Fans, go ahead. What is your foreign four of KKR? Tell me.
my 4-4. I think. Sorry. I think the best 4-4, you got to have Patty Cummins up there. You paid $2 million for the guy.
Hmm.
I think that you saw him when even when he can't help you with the stick, he can help you with the bat. So you got to have Patty Cummins
Yeah,
on there. You got to have Andre Russell on there. All right, that's
yeah.
a no brainer. I'm
Hmm.
sorry, as a West Indian, I have to be objective. I think Narine is done, bro. He cannot take wickets after they make him change his action. His
Hmm.
He just isn't effective. Even if his economy's low, if he's not taking wickets, you know what I mean? It's become a problem. And he hasn't been done enough with the bat, at least over the last 2 seasons, that I feel he should be in there, that he deserves a part of the side. You know what I mean? That's just, again, my
Yep.
opinion. For me, I think you also Morgan is so tough because you're taking up a spot as a
Hmm.
captain. Last year he was a vice captain,
Yeah.
but you're not firing. But okay,
Yeah.
let's assume he's still the captain. Then you need somebody else with that 4th seat, and I would probably go with Loki Ferguson,
You.
which
Hmm.
his pace. We saw him bowl last year, and he's got a
Yeah.
lot of pace, especially once they get out of the spinning tracks and they go to these Mumbai and Bangalore. That's who needs to be in the side. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
How about you?
Hmm. It's almost the same. So if it's spinning, I would have had Shakib in there. Firing Shakib after first two matches is not fair. And number two, Shakib should not be playing so low down the order. Have you guys seen 2019 World Cup how well Shakib played at number three? I think he
Yeah,
should move up top a little bit,
that's
and
what I
maybe
don't
put
understand about
Tripathi.
their. Yes, I don't understand about the why. I get okay. The top of their order. If you're gonna go with Shubman Gill, even though he's been atrocious this year, and I love Shubman Gill, but even on the Indian international team, he got dropped because he's been bad. He's out of form right now. You got other options, but okay. So you got Shubman Gill, you got Nitish Rana, who's not consistent. He can go fire off, but he's not consistent. Then at 3, you got to give me somebody more consistent than Tripathi. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And your bigger bats that are carrying you, like Shakib had the good game, Russell's has had the
Yeah,
big games. You're batting them so late that they have no choice but to fire off. You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? And I think that's part of the
I
issue.
simply think they should close their eyes and send Russell at the end of 10th over. Like, no questions asked. Any wicket that falls after 10th over, Russell should be
Right.
straight in on the crease. You cannot really give him like last 5 overs and ask him like, go ahead, just go win me a game in 10
No,
balls. He's not going to
you,
win you a
you
game in 10 balls. No.
no, you just put too much pressure on guys. You know what I mean, dude? You
Yeah.
put too much pressure on guys that way.
Mm.
Now,
And
this to
what
me,
is your hmm,
that was a great over there, right? And now it's 31 for
yeah,
4. I mean, he's only given up, I think, 10, but remember, this is Mumbai. So far in 4 overs, 31 runs. That's below par in Mumbai. And I think
good,
that is
good.
part of the what do you call it? That's part of the difference with CSK this year. The bowling has been
Mm.
superb, man. I mean, they're between
Deep
Najee, not
Chahar,
Najee, I'm sorry, Najee, between
full
Lord
back and ball.
Siraj, you know what I'm saying? He's ackable a little bit. Like you said, he gained that confidence. Now he's been really, really strong. And now with Jameson up front, I think it's different because last year we would start with Chahal And even though Chahal takes wickets, bro, he gets pumped. Oh, he gets pumped. He
Yep.
loves giving up just right
Yep.
under the hootie line. He gives up his 40
Yeah.
plus every match. Every match.
Here's the thing. What do you think is making Maxwell tick? Because I have some interesting thoughts. So Maxwell, the same Maxwell who was playing for KKR, Kings 11, he didn't he didn't fire much last year. You've seen how Maxwell played last year. What
Right.
is making him tick now? What do you think?
What's making him fire this year is two things. A, he's playing with a guy he's comfortable with him because him and Kohli are best friends, right? So in my opinion,
Yep.
Kohli putting him in a situation to succeed, batting him up higher in the order, using him in correct situations. And I think it's about getting a player confident. You know what I'm saying? Look at Siraj. Confidence goes a long way. Of course, Maxwell's great, but when you were trying to bat him at 5 or 6, and then also asking him to win games, you were just putting him in a bad situation. Something else Kohli hasn't done is he hasn't bowled Maxwell in a lot of the higher scoring venues, and I think that's by design because he's gonna say, "Why am I gonna send you out there to get pumped?" And now that's gonna, you know what I mean, affect your confidence. If I got other options, I'm not gonna do it. And I think that was really smart.
Yep.
We got a super chat here by Jihan. Jihan, I love CSK. That's my squad, bro. But it's not a conspiracy. Why doesn't CSK get any home games? It's actually no one gets home games this year. It was because, correct me if I'm wrong here, Najeeb, Kings 11 weren't going to be able to get home games. They lobbied a complaint. So in order to be fair, the IPL gave no one home games, and it's due to the bubble. That's why they're doing it. But
I guess
I'll be honest, I thought it was going to affect CSK the most. CSK is doing fine on these faster scoring pitches and tracks. The bowling has been well. We got Ngidi back. Chahar's been great. I'll tell you who's really struggling, not getting any home games, and they still got to play on slow pitches. Mumbai Indians. They're struggling. They are struggling. They got one guy who's effective on that spinning pitch. It's brutal, and their batsmen cannot handle the spin. Other than Rohit Sharma and Sky, I mean, Quinton de Kock is, wow, he's atrocious right now. The Pandya brothers and even Pollard, and I love Pollard, is atrocious. And as a Pollard fan, you know, I follow him a lot, even in the CPL, and I follow, you know, the Caribbean podcast, We Cricket. He's always struggled with the googly, and he's always struggled on spinning. So they really are at a disadvantage every time they play in Chennai or every time they play in Delhi.
Yep. Here's the thing. You know who's the happiest for not playing in home team? Can you guess? Oh, what a ball! Did you just see that ball?
Nope. So this is. I just saw it now.
Hang on and just.
I'm always like a second behind you guys. It's so frustrating. That was beautiful. No. I just watched it right now. The ball to Guy Quad by it's just I'm live. Yep. The thing is that you guys are about a second ahead. But that was beautiful there by Chahal. Like I said, I think that Chahal also not having the pressure of having to be the number one wicket taker, and now you got two other guys ahead of you, has helped his game immensely as well.
Here's the thing. That's why I'm saying the happiest team that is not the team that is happiest for not playing in home game is Chinnaswamy, is RCB, because their stadium is their biggest enemy. They leak so many runs. It's just so many bad memories, man. RCB playing in Chennai and Chinnaswamy leaking so many runs. Like there was this match where KKR needed 60 runs of 3 overs and Russell hit them all.
60 runs off 3 over. Oh my gosh. But on the flip side,
60, 50, yeah.
They didn't have what's his name? They didn't have Jameson bowling, which is a big deal, right? And Lord Siraj wasn't Lord Siraj. I want to see, because remember last year they played in the UAE. I want to see this Lord Siraj bowl at home in Bangalore. Is it Bangalore or Bangalore?
Bengaluru.
I want to see them play at home in Bangalore because, like I said, this Lord Siraj could play anywhere. He, to me, has been the biggest a growth other than Pant so far this year, and we're talking about
Mm,
IPL and then the international. Pant, he became a legend this year. But Lord Siraj has
yeah.
been really good. He's probably been the second most
Mm.
improved player on that team.
Here's the thing. You know what my theory is? Like I've read this somewhere on some analyst podcast. I think Jared Kibber. Uh, Maxwell is not at his best in his first 10 balls. Okay, his strike rate is not that much in his first 10 balls. He only
Right,
accelerates after 10 balls, right? But the teams all these years they have been expecting him to go from ball one,
right,
which RCB realized, like, nope, we're not going to make Maxwell do that. We have ABD for that role. So let's give
right,
Maxwell the time and send him up the order. And he also feels no pressure because he knows that if he gets out, ABD will take care. So he's playing with freedom, right?
right,
So I think that for me is the reason why Maxwell is being successful. He's perfect. He's given a perfect role that actually suits him,
right.
which other teams didn't crack.
You know what's crazy? That makes all the sense in the world. And I noticed a pattern yesterday. Not yesterday, too. Day
Hmm.
before yesterday. Universe Boss, right? Supposedly his he struggles with spin as well, right? And he does. He struggles with spin and he struggles no ball. He struggles with spin and he struggles on the lowest track. But Universe Boss is the same thing. He struggles on the slower pitches, right? And he struggles early on. He needs about 10 balls, basically almost 2 overs to get settled in. And I believe it's because he's got to figure out how to read the spin. He can't come in. He's got to know,
Yeah.
okay, this ball's going to do this ball's going to do that. And once he does, he gets settled in. Like, case in point, he was
Hmm.
horrible the first over. I think he had 1 run in the first 6 balls. Then he grew up a little
Yep.
bit and he ended up making a partnership with KO Rao where he put up, I think it was 43 runs on, I think it was like 32 balls or something like that, or 30 balls. He had the
Hmm.
second or first highest strike rate on the team, but it takes him a while to get
Yeah.
there. But it only happened because
Hmm.
Argowal went down earlier. I think they need to move the universe boss to 2. And I know that sounds crazy because Argowal is so good at 2. But if you're thinking
Yeah.
about the team, I think can Argowal bat at 3 and give the universe boss that opening so that he has some time to fire? Because sometimes what happens is that Argowal and KO Rao are in there so long that by the time Argowal falls, it's past 10 overs, and now the universe boss doesn't
Yep.
have 2 overs to just waste. You know what I mean? To build his
Yep.
innings.
I agree with that theory. And also the thing about Universe Boss is he likes space on the ball. So he should be facing
Right,
the new ball, which actually comes nicely onto the bat rather
right.
than some random spinner in the middle. So I think that is a good idea. Leave the Indian batsman to handle the spin and let the Universe Boss face the pace. That would be the way to go. And what is this mystery about KL Rahul's strike rate, man? What do you think is happening out
I'll
there?
tell you.
Because he
I'll
is
tell you right now.
he he was the best Indian
Right.
T20 batsman in my eyes, and he all of a sudden, like, boom, his strike rate is gone. Someone said in the comment, "I'm from Bangladesh." Who the hell was that, dude? I'm from Bangalore. Come on,
I have no idea.
look at
And
that. Oh
let
my
me
god.
go ahead. Let me go ahead and update the score right after this. Again, it's not on par because it's a 6 over. I'll take 45 runs in a power play. But guys, they just scored 220. 220 was chased down on these grounds. 220 got chased down
Exactly.
in Mumbai. You gotta put up runs, man.
And without
But
Moin
I'll
Ali,
take
I
it.
see them struggling.
You
Without Moin Ali,
need
I see them struggling today.
you definitely need it. And I tell you what, let's just hope they stay on there. Now the thing is that
Hmm.
unlike there's not going to be, in my opinion, this track doesn't slow down like other tracks does or whatever. So where you get choked in those middle overs really. So I think that you're going to be scoring runs no matter what.
Yep,
Drop
that is
Morgan,
true.
make DK the captain, and send Morgan and Russell.
Mm,
And it's funny. I was calling for that yesterday, but I'm gonna step back. I'm gonna
really?
step back. I lost it
Exactly.
on yesterday's broadcast, bro. I was so pissed. And you know,
We know how it
I
is when you lose it.
well, you know what happened? I learned my lesson, right? I didn't realize the power of social media. And even though this is it's still part of social media. Bro, I was so upset a few years ago at a player named Stephen Ridley because he cost me a fantasy championship, which I played for a lot of money. And I wrote
Whoa.
some very choice words to him on Twitter. Bro, they
Whoa.
shut my Twitter down, bro. I was like, he
What?
reported me. He reported me. Now, here's the thing. Maybe he has a team that watches his Twitter feed, but all these super
Definitely.
athletes, that how is it possible that these athletes are paying attention to what little old me says at Twitter? Are you serious right now? That's crazy. That's ridiculous to me. But it is what it is, man. There was another comment here I wanted to address. There was another comment. I think I got your super chat, but if I didn't, I did click on your super chat, didn't I? Oh no, there we go. Should Mumbai Indians be injecting some
No.
insanity? Nick and I also talked about it. Mumbai doesn't like to change, but you got a guy that on the first game got 49 runs, and you got a guy that in the next, I think, 3 or 4 games having combined for 49 runs. That's a problem. That's a problem.
Yeah.
But I get it. You want consistency. It's they're in a bad way. They're in a bad way. Let me update this. 51 for 6. 50 partnership right
So
now in the power play. The good thing is they haven't lost a
even
wicket.
Stevens. Even
Even
Stevens.
Stevens. Even Stevens right now.
You know?
To answer your question that you had asked about, because I got a little long-winded. What did you ask me there, Najeeb? It was about oh wow.
Never mind. So here's a good question though. That's the
Yeah.
one in the super chat. It's a good question. What do you think?
I think I understand why Nick is panicking as a fan. And here's the thing: Quentin de Kock's form has been bad for a while. It's okay to sit a guy for a game and say, "Hey, you got to get it together, man. You're not helping this team. We're losing." Do I think permanently? No, they're not going to replace Quentin de Kock with Chris Lynn permanently. But something's got to change. They can't just keep throwing the team out there the entire time. And I see some changes coming up. Who do you think? Will it be one of the Pandya brothers that gets dropped? Do you think it'll be Quentin de Kock? Mumbai fans that are in here, 163 in the chat, by the way, thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. But if you're a Mumbai fan, who do you think is there going to be a change? Or are they going to run the same team out there?
Here's the thing, Gabe. Here's the thing about champion teams, and I consider Mumbai as a champion team. And having seen how they operate all these years, all right, I don't think they will make any changes because they don't have to. Because it's not as if these players are some rookies. They have proven, right? Ishan Kishan has proven in the England series. Sky has proven himself in the England series. Rohit Sharma is not going to go out. The only change at the most, and this is again not going to happen, very less likely to happen, is this suggestion of Lynn replacing Quentin de Kock. That is very, very less likely to happen because Rohit Sharma is a big believer of left-right combination, and if you see the entire Mumbai order, it is all left-right, left-right, left-right combination.
Right.
So it's
smart.
He is very because you see Rohit Sharma, Quentin de Kock, left-right, and then Sky and Ishan Kishan, left-right, and then Pollard and Krunal Pandya, left, right. He believes in those combinations. So I don't think he'll get another right-hander like Lynn in at the opening. I think Mumbai will go exactly the way they are going right now. The thing about them is I think they'll change their approach. They're still not able to figure out how to play on the slow pitches. So I think it's the problem in their approach, and it's in here. The problem is in here.
Yeah.
It's not exactly like on the names of the paper.
I noticed something the other day, and it's not so much the spin. The spin is getting to them, but it's their approach. And you said it exactly right. So was it Hardik Pandya? I think it was Hardik Pandya. He tries to hit a 6. However, he gets it at the end of the bat because there's no bounce here and the ball stays low. Where if the ball had bounced higher, he gets in the middle of the park and he parks that thing 70 meters away. But it got caught because it's off the end of the bat, and they haven't adjusted to the fact that the ball does not bounce as high in Chennai. It stays lower,
Mm,
and thus on these bouncy pitches, you've got to change your approach. So I think you're right. It's an
exactly.
approach. The question is, in such a short time frame, can you change your approach? Oof, oof.
That is a really testing time. That is where your batting coaches get tested, won't they? That is where your coach, your batting coach, your analysts, that is where they get tested. I think they should be working on it and how to play on this. There are some batsmen like who literally, like Pollard, as you said, perfectly said, literally has no clue which way it's spinning.
Right.
So I wonder whose match it is to today evening. Is it SRH and Mumbai, if I'm not wrong?
No. Today they
Who,
don't play today. Today is SRH and I want to say Kings 11. Or no, SRH plays. I'll tell you right now. Sorry, it's SRH versus Delhi Capitals. Mumbai doesn't play
Delhi
again.
Capitals.
Yeah, Mumbai doesn't play again until Thursday. They play the Royals, but they play the Royals in
Hmm.
Delhi. And
which
man,
is which
again,
is not happening. Here's the thing. I'm pretty disappointed with Mumbai and KKR because these were my four teams. All right, I predicted Mumbai and RCB final, and my
right,
playoffs were Mumbai, RCB, KKR, and DC, Delhi Capitals. These were my playoffs. All
right.
right, but let's talk about RCB, man. How good have they been? What are they doing right? What have they been missing last time around, and what did they get it right now? It seems like their auction is like paying off beautifully.
Right.
Like the money was
Uh
been worth.
the money was really good. I think three things happened for RCB.
Hmm.
Number one,
Hang on. Let's fans. Let me know what it is. What is RCB doing right? Let us know in the chat.
let us know in
Come
the
on,
chat.
go
All
on.
right, let's see what the fans think. I know what I think, but let's see what the fans think.
Hmm. Hmm.
And get it out. Get it out. Oh, there we go, Guy Quad. I am so happy for this youngster. I am so happy for this youngster. I mean, I knew he had game, bro. 6 games last year, and he had
Hmm.
206 runs in 6 games. This kid
Yeah.
is special, and I'm glad Coley is much more patient than I am because I was saying drop him in the order, pat him at 7, pat him at 8. You know what I mean? But woo, that was a biggie right
Yeah.
there. I like the fact that this kid has gotten so hot and he ends it. Again, what I was saying, Chahal cannot be and I don't want to influence anybody what they're going to say, but that was part of their problem last year. That can't be your number one guy.
Yeah.
A guy that gets pumped like
Yeah.
that can't be your number one guy. Excuse me. Let me update the score. 60, no loss. 7 overs in the books.
So some
All right,
interesting
let's read some
answers
of
with
these.
the fans. Yeah.
All right, let me. Which one do you want me to select? I don't think you can select them, can you?
Hmm. So you start off, Gabe, if you're done reading.
Okay, yeah. So let's see. Okay.
That's an excellent comment. You got to be patient with the players, Gabe. It's for you, which is kind of like a good
Yeah,
comment.
I gotta be
You're a,
improved death bowling.
you ha-
You know what? Sorry about that. We
you're
have
a hard
not
coach.
talked about that at
You're a
all.
hard coach. You're a hard coach, boss.
I am hardcore, and sometimes I'm too tough on the players.
Sure.
Yes, that goes for a boundary there. So the death bowling, improved death bowling. Harshal Patel has been nothing short of amazing. He was not used properly
Hmm.
last year with DC. He's been a find for them. And again, I remember Chahal absolutely getting pumped last year. So that's a big one.
Hmm.
I'll let you read the next one. Here you go.
Yeah.
Najeeb, you agree? Maxwell performing well in the middle orders and Harshal at the
Yep.
death. Okay.
Yep. That's true. That's true.
How
Here's
about
the
this
thing.
one?
Let me make a dude.
I
I
forgot.
tell you something. I Here's the thing. That's an excellent point because I was actually furious when they got Finch. I'm like, what for, bro? What for? Don't you have openers in your team? You need someone along with AB in the middle. Get a finisher for heaven's sake, right? And although they spent a ton of money on Maxwell, I was delighted Maxwell was in the team because I see. Here's the thing. Here's my a larger point on what is RCB doing right. So what has RCB been doing wrong all these years? Let's look at that, right? What has even last year, right?
Right.
Everything that RCB does is all based on Kohli, ABD, and Chahal. Their entire bowling, the number one guy is Chahal. Kohli and ABD are the batting stalwarts. If they don't
Right.
perform, team loses. All right.
Right.
This is the first time after like decades. You don't know how long. This is the first time someone apart from these three are winning you matches. All right.
Right.
There is Harshal Patel winning you matches. There is Maxwell winning you matches. ABD
Right.
has won you a match, and Kohli has not even get. He's yet to get started. He's not even get started. All right,
Right.
and Padikal. So everybody else in the team is clicking apart from the big three. And even though if Chahal is struggling, and he has been struggling, RCB is doing pretty good with the bowling, which goes to show that it's not this star player dependent team anymore, right? It's everyone in that 11 can win you a game. And and here's the thing: if Chahal was struggling like this in last year, bro, they would have not even
Right.
made to the playoffs. Like, believe me, right?
Oh
So
yeah.
it's just there are this team has moved beyond ABD, Kohli, and Chahal, and that is why they're doing it so
Right.
well. And and even today they've added Dan Christian down the middle order. I think RCB is the team to beat, man. They,
They're
I
super
will
deep.
be like, I cannot imagine. I cannot imagine how they will not make it to the final because I did a podcast on RCB, just a RCB podcast, which I do every year before the start of
Right.
any IPL. You know how I am. So
Right.
I looked at the team, bro, on the paper. Nine
Right.
players out of those 11 are internationals, including Indians. Tell
9
me,
of them.
how is that not? Yeah. Tell me, how is that not a team to beat?
I think that they did really good at the draft and at the auction. And again, you
Mm,
can't win a championship at the auction, but you could lose one. And they did what they had to do. They went and got Glenn Maxwell, who was the biggest fish out there, and they went and got Jameson to address their bowling. And to me, I think that was the biggest difference. I didn't think sometimes it's addition by subtraction, because yes, Finch would come in and he got dropped last year. Let's be honest, guys. He was terrible. He's just a name at this point. He's also been bad for Australian international team. So Finch, he was too inconsistent. For me, that was a big one. Just some quick ones
yeah.
here. Says RCB got lucky with Maxwell. No, they paid for Maxwell. They battled my CSK for Maxwell. They wanted him bad. This is for you, Najeeb. I don't know what it means. Arun Najeeb. Maybe if you want to read that, I don't know what it means, unless it's a
Whose comment?
Nikhil. I put it on the screen.
Uh,
Can you see it? Nikhil Vima.
oh yeah. It's just he's just saying, "How am I?" And it's been so long.
Uh,
Thank you, man. I've been
okay.
fine. How have you been doing? It's Hindi,
Gotcha. I was like, that was
right?
for you,
So
Patical. Abdullah.
yeah,
Abdullah says RCB not doing anything different. All other teams are so bad this season. CSK is topping them. I disagree with you, Abdullah, but I will say this. There's two
disagree.
teams that are bad, and I mean, they're atrocious, pitiful. One is not their fault. Rajasthan Royals, it's not their fault. No other team, including RCB, I think could survive losing their number one bowler. Take Jameson off of this team. That's what happened to Rajasthan Royals when they lost Archer. Okay, take ABD off this team. That's what happened to Rajasthan when they lost Stokes, or pick one of your big three, like you said, ABD or Kohli or Glenn Maxwell. Take one of those guys off this team. Then they lose. That was close. Then they also lose. What's his name?
Ooh.
Fatigue. Who had COVID fatigue? Help me out here, guys.
In Rajasthan,
Rajasthan, COVID fatigue. He left. Morris is still there. Is the other English guy? I can't remember his name. They traded
Livingston.
Livingston. Livingston is gone. They traded Utapa and they let go of Steve Smith, which is coming back to bite him in the butt. What other team could survive that? Let's be honest. With a young rookie captain, they're just in a bad way. But it's not their fault. KKR, it is their fault, and they're atrocious this year. They're giving games away. So, in my opinion,
True.
those two teams are absolutely atrocious.
But here's the thing, right? So the thing about Rajasthan is they have been facing this problem for like past 3 years. Every time they make it to the playoffs, all the England contingent leaves them. There was a time when Butler scored 850s in an IPL, 850s, all right, and that IPL and in the playoff, Butler, Stokes, and Archer they are left for a Test series in England, and Rajasthan Royals lost in the playoffs. So that has been the problem always. So I think they should work around this and see what can be done, and learn lessons from the previous times, because you know for a fact that you're going to lose them and you don't have proper backups. And I disagree with your Steve Smith point there. Let me make something. Let me make a controversial statement here. Okay, let's get some hate
Okay.
from the fans. I won't put Steve Smith in any T20 team.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
I
that
think
because he
I disagree
what
with
is
you
he
for
doing
just
out
two
there?
reasons. His
Hmm.
last game with DC was pretty decent. He helped maintain the innings and stabilize the middle orders. But more importantly, he's got experience, bro. Right now, Rajasthan Royals are throwing some guys that got no experience in there. It's okay to do one or two. You can survive that. Like you seen both RCB this year were stuck with Padicle because early
Hmm.
he struggled, right? Same thing with CSK, stuck with Guy Quad because he's struggling. You can't do that
Yeah,
when you have a team that's two or three young guys all struggling. And I think
yeah.
that's the difference. I understand Steve Smith is not great, but had they lost everybody else they lost this year, he's much needed
But
on that side. That's just my opinion.
you know what I would do. You know what I would do with DC? I would take Steve Smith out, and I would send Hetmeyer at number 3 in DC. So who is opening for you for DC? Prithvi Shaw and Shikhar
Of
Dhawan,
course.
followed
Of
by
course.
Hetmeyer, and then Pant, and then Stoinis, and then I will play Sam Billings, who is a fantastic finisher from England, or I will play Heinrich Nortje, who's a fantastic bowler. All right, I'll play one of these two in the DC, and I will actually keep Steve Smith out, and that will absolutely make DC Delhi Daredevils a formidable team. Can you imagine Hetmeyer at number 3? Hetmeyer, we have not seen the full potential of Hetmeyer in IPL. Believe me, guys,
Right.
he should be batting at number 3, or
And
put Stoinis at number 3 as well. No problem,
you know what?
because
Renil
even he
says
can
that
bat
all
up
the
the order.
time.
Yeah.
Renil says that all
Mm,
the time. Here's the thing, though. I don't know if I would do it because I've really become Chris Wokes. I think, and Nick convinced me on this, and listening to Quick Buzz and a lot of these
mm.
guys, I think Woke
Not
needs to be in
not a
there.
bad
Look,
option.
somebody said Wokes ahead of Norkia. No, Norkia's got to be in there as a bowler, but I would put Wokes as my
Mm,
fourth international player. Leave out Hitmeyer and Steve Smith because you're gonna have Rabada. The combination of Rabada, Norkia cannot change. And if up in the air, taken by Chahal. Interesting. Guy Quad 33 on 24. So a great strike rate. He did his job. Now, this is the thing. Every time that quad has been falling, Dhoni has gone with Moeen Ali at that's his 3. He's been putting them in right as soon as Guy Quad falls. Who does he
yes.
put in now that no Moeen Ali is there? It's
Raina.
interesting.
Raina.
It's interesting
Suresh
though
Raina.
that they
Right
went
away.
with I mean that a spinner. Chahal gets the first wicket because on this fast track they're handling the pace. Because I was thinking to myself, why would Dhoni go with these two spinners on CSK? Like, why bring in Amranta here in Mumbai? But maybe
Mm.
because of the time of day, the ball's turning a little bit. I don't know. Like, I'm shocked. Chahal is still crap, can't be trusted. I get it, but these teams are handling the pace fine.
No,
So
man.
maybe you throw some spin at them. What are your thoughts on that?
Disagree. Dude, I disagree. I think Chahal is the spinner in India right now with the biggest heart. And if it was any other spinner who was getting smashed like that, he would be devastated. Example, Kuldeep Yadav. All right. Chahal is still your best spinner in India right now. So he's going through a bad patch. Big deal,
Right,
bro.
right, right.
He's not playing in the pitches that are helping him basically. So yeah, it's a no-brainer. Some people said drop Chahal. I'm like, bro, come on, dude.
He's like,
This
bro,
this guy has thi- this guy has served you for like 4 years. He's been your number one bowler. Like, please, some
bro.
respect.
I understand that, but you know what? That is that mentality, and I am a victim of it, brother. I get so frustrated so quickly. I need that patience. I wish I had the Dhoni patience where he could stick with his guy, and it's man. He went
Here's
down
the
to go
thing.
get that. Oof.
Here's the thing about patience. All right. I was on your stream last year. I think it was the second RCB versus CSK match. Do you remember the time when Rishabh Pant was dropped from one day team? Do you remember that? Do you
Yes.
remember me telling that,
Yes.
guys, Rishabh Pant, stick to him. He will pay. You
Right.
have to have patience with the player. He will pay. He will play. And this generation would have not tolerated players like Rohit Sharma and Sehwag. Like, because you should have seen Rohit Sharma at the starting of his career, bro. He is the most frustrating batsman. Oh my god, he is unbelievably inconsistent. When Rohit Sharma was starting out, it was absolutely frustrating to watch. Can you imagine this generation kids watching Rohit Sharma in the career? They'll be like, "Drop Rohit Sharma, bro. We don't need Rohit Sharma." Ugh. Now look where he is, right? So I was saying the exact thing about Pant. Do you remember this exact thing? I
Yeah.
was saying
Yeah.
you put the comment, you stuck the comment right here. I mean, you can go back to that stream and watch it. You stuck a Pant comment right here, and I was defending Pant. Like, boys, you have to be patient. He'll
it,
come off.
yeah.
He'll come off, and
It'll
he came
take me a
off big
while to
time.
find it. Why is CSK in the
Yeah.
middle overs taking these risky singles? Reina almost gone on a duck. What was he doing there? Like, I don't understand running on that, man. Reina almost a golden duck. I know. The ball barely went anywhere, and ABD almost, direct hit, and he's gone. Super chat. Thank you so much, Dr. Jihan, for the super chat. He says, Najeeb, do you think India can beat England in England this summer? Michael Vaughan doesn't think so against Broad, Anderson, and the Duke's ball. Thoughts?
That is a very, very tough question, bro. That is a very, very tough question. You know,
Right.
I it is much tougher than guessing India Australia series of 2021. It is much tougher,
Wow.
and it is because you know what I guessed. Like I predicted, like in India Australia series that it will go 2-1 Australia, which India proved me wrong, and I was happy that I was proved wrong.
Right.
And I think I'm gonna feel the same as well. It's going to be a very, very tight series. I would give
Right.
England the advantage 3-2. Five test match series. There aren't going to be any draws because England are going to prepare green carpets because we gave them dust bowls for turning. So they're going to take
Right.
revenge. They're going to
Right.
prepare green carpets for Anderson and Broad with the Duke swinging ball. Guess what? Even Indian bowlers can bowl well with the Duke ball. So that is something Jehan should not forget. All right. So it all comes down to who bats well at the end of the day.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say first and foremost. Last time I checked, you got some Indian pace bowlers that could get some seaming on that ball. Again, I think that's been the biggest change where you've got a guy in the front line that you could throw up there with Bumrah, Muhammad Shami.
Yeah.
Now you can throw Lord Siraj. That's three guys that can put pace on the ball and can get some movement as well. So I think that they're deeper than most would think, and their bats are legit. Their bats can hit anywhere. It doesn't matter, bro. Their bats can hit anywhere. So I think England is at home, so you still got to give them the advantage. But I wouldn't be surprised if India can pull it out there. I mean, bro, they conquered Gabba, all right, and they
Dude.
talk about pace. They destroyed Australia, and I love me the Aussies. They destroyed Paddy Cummins. They destroyed Australia's pace at home. I'm thinking to myself, what is
Mm.
going on here? These guys are getting absolutely pumped, pumped.
Yep. Here's the thing, man. If there is one team that can beat England, it has to be India. I don't think anyone else is capable. I mean, it's going. There won't be any draws. Obviously, it's a five-match series, so it has to be like I would say three
This
two England. But you know what? I Now that I think of it, I'm changing my mind. I'm switching back to India slowly because I'm thinking, what is England's batting anyways? Tell me who's the England Test batsman apart from Joe Root, Ben
That that,
Stokes.
that was always
Who's
another
gonna bat?
another thing. The batting, you got to give the advantage to India because India can
Yep,
go 8-9 deep. Okay, 8-9 deep.
yep,
We've seen
yep.
Axar Patel with centuries. We've seen Ashwin with centuries. Okay,
Mm,
even Lord Siraj, he had like 77 in one of those games. Those dudes can bat.
yeah,
England's batting is going to consist of Joe Root,
yep.
Stokes. Um,
That's it.
their opening is atrocious with
Mm,
what's the kid's name?
uh,
Burns. Burns
yeah,
is absolutely
yeah.
atrocious. Ali
Sibley,
Pope. I like Ali
Burns Sibley.
Pope. I like Ali
I like
Pope.
Pop too.
I like Ali
Mm,
Pope. So if he's in there and he makes the side, Ali Pope will help. They go about 4 deep, maybe 5, and then the
mm.
rest is it's a light tail end, brother.
Hey,
Even though Archer is
our
can bang, he's light. It's a light
mm,
tail end.
for Archer we got Washington Sundar as an answer. So here's the thing. I would give advantage India. I changed my word. I don't think I'll stick with England. I would give advantage India. You have missed some super chat. There was a super chat about what was the super chat about? Someone.
I'm looking it up right now. There it goes. Marshall Mathers. What's
Mm,
up, Marshall? I haven't seen it in a minute. What's going
mm,
on? Jahal was good. Thank you for the super chat. When players didn't know how to pick him up, but now batsmen pick him easily. He's not deceiving anymore. You missed my previous super chat. Marshall, I'm sorry about your previous super chat. Let me see if I can find it. Thank you for the super chat. Let me try to rush up there. Marshall, if I missed the previous super chat, I cannot go back any further. Just post it as your next comment. I'll be looking out for it and I will read it. Thank you again for the super chat. Here's the thing. The same thing to me has now happened to Narine. With his old action, batsmen couldn't pick him up. Now they can pick
yep.
him. He can't get wickets, bro. Since I read
Mm,
a stat. Since he changed his action last year and came back after
yeah.
all that, he had like 4 wickets
Mm,
total.
true.
Total.
True.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? No, he's done. No, I think you're a wicket taker. If you're not taking wickets,
Yeah.
brother, you're not helping, man. That can't happen.
KKR is making him look like sympathy pick. For all these years.
It sucks. And I still
So.
don't understand because I went back and watched the first game. Luckily, you can find it. What was
Mm,
so wrong about his delivery? He came in kind of similar to he does now, but instead of like straight over the top, it was more to the side. It was almost like more to the side. I really did not notice his elbow bending that much, brother. And this has ruined him. It has ruined him. Oh, bad. Just bad. I'm sorry. And I'm a
so
West Indies
this.
fan, but if this is what's gonna happen with Narine, he needs to be left off the side for
Yeah.
KKR. Sorry.
Ajay Goda makes some excellent points. So Dan, this fun fact that Dan Christian, anywhere he goes, he wins trophies in Big
No, I did not
Bash,
know
in
that.
the England T20, in the CPL. You should totally. I'll tell you how many. Can anyone from chat Google and tell me how many trophies Dan Christian has won around the world in T20 circuit? I think it's like more than like dozen or like 2 dozens. I don't know. He's some sort of a lucky mascot. Wherever he goes, bro, he wins. I remember him being in a Melbourne Renegades team. Melbourne Renegades team, which was not too good. You won't think
Right.
that this team would be looking at it on paper, but it won under Finch's captaincy. So there is some lucky charm with this man. Man, Dan is the man. I believe so. He's a lucky mascot. And he's a good finisher too. So I love RCB's middle order is the best, bro. Like no
I
hands
mean, they're
down.
they're
Like
definitely deep. They're definitely deep. Thanks, Marshall. If it comes
yeah,
to you at any time, just go ahead and type it. I'll be looking out for that. Um, Gabe, England lineup, Burns. Please don't let it be Burns. They can't keep going back to him. Go to a young guy. Go to somebody else. He's atrocious. Atrocious, man. As an opener, both Burns are. The Australian Burns is atrocious as an opener, and so is Burns from England. It's just Burns in general shouldn't play cricket. That's blasphemous for me to
yeah,
say there. I'm sure there's been many a great
yeah.
Burns, but these two Burns can't. Don Sibley, I was forgetting about Sibley. He's been out of form a little bit, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, you're right. Crawley, he's hit and miss. It's gonna be Root, and we've seen what Joe Root could do. Stokes,
Yeah, that's it.
Butler, and
I I
Ali
I
Pope.
I,
They're
I
four deep.
honestly don't count Butler much in the Test cricket, but yeah, whatever.
But that's it. Let me ask you a question. And as much as I love Sam Curran in Test cricket,
Hmm.
he's not as good as he is in T20 and in limited format in the IPL. Chris Wokes,
Hmm.
he helps with the bowling, but yeah, I mean, he's not. It's not India, all right? Chris Wokes isn't going to go up there like Ashwin and give you 100, or like Axar
Hmm.
Patel and give you a century as well. I really think this guy should be opening. What do you guys, England fans in here, think about putting Ali Pope to open with Don Sibley? I just want to. I don't want to see Burns anymore. Get rid of him. Gosh, he's so bad. Same thing in Australia, man. Please don't put Burns there. Gosh, so bad.
Yeah. Burns actually
Oh,
has.
get it out of there, Reina.
Oh
Sarish
my God.
Reina. Woo! He hit that. That's a
Whew.
12, bro. That's a
I
12.
think
He hit that far.
here's the here's the thing, Gabe. You are new to IPL, so you haven't really seen the full thunder of Raina. Raina is an absolute IPL legend, CSK legend. Okay, if Dhoni has the nickname of Tala, this guy is Chinna Tala, which means lit, like junior leader in Tamil,
Right.
roughly. And you have to totally react an innings of this guy in 2014 playoffs, Reina versus Punjab, 80 of 33 balls. You should totally react to that innings. It is just one of the most ridiculous IPL innings I've ever seen.
Here, let me 2014 you said?
2014 playoffs, CSK versus Punjab. 2014 playoffs, Reina, 80 odd of 30 odd balls.
Oh yeah, everybody keeps telling me it was like 80 off of 24 or something like crazy like that.
Yeah. One of the most ridiculous IPL innings I've ever seen. I'll never forget that.
Washington Sundar, that's somebody we haven't even talked about, and he's also on the
Oh
Indian
my God.
international team. Washington Sundar, they're so deep. It's got to be
Let
good
me show you.
to be an Indian cricketer internationally, but it's also got to be bad because there's somebody that can
Let
replace
me
you
let me show you
at
something
any point.
fun and why. Yeah, let me show you something fun and let me show you why I'm hyping up RCB team so much. Can I just share my screen in a second?
Yeah, absolutely. Give me 1 second. I'm
And
updating the score.
hmm,
It should let you do it. Go
this is
ahead.
something. Yeah, I hope. Okay, let me try again. Share. I don't think I have the. Yep, I'm sharing now.
All right,
Can you
silly
see?
point. Yep.
Right. So here's something I made on my podcast for like RCB. This was like my first predictable 11, like this is my first playing 11. All right, obviously we have
Right.
changes right now, right? So why do I hype RCB bowling, RCB team so much? Look at the number of internationals out here. Yeah,
Wow.
right. And I didn't even have Harshal Patel in there because I did not expect Harshal Patel to perform so well. This was before IPL, right? And the foreign
Right.
players, everyone is international. Look at the bowling options that we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bowling options out of 11 players. So when I tell
There's
you
not a lot of
RCB team,
uncapped players on there, brother. There's a lot of international guys. There's a lot of guys that are on the big teams. That's
yep,
impressive.
yep,
They may have
yep,
the most international players now that I think about it. I think
yep. They
RCB per
if
game
they don't win it,
there were
if they
only
don't
two
win it
guys I
now,
can
bro.
remember. Yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm saying if they don't win it now, bro, this is the best chance. If they don't win it now, and I'm gonna call something big on this channel right now. If this match is gonna be tough for them, and if they win this match, they're gonna win the IPL, bro. Because I have special respect for teams who come out winning tough matches. I think I give them a better chance of winning a tournament than the teams that win easy matches. So I think this match, if they win it, they're gonna win the IPL. I'm calling it right here on 24th April. Sorry, sir. Go ahead.
Ooh, no. I mean, I'm glad, brother. 24th of April, you're calling your shot. You know what's funny? I put RCB in my 4. Go back to the overview at the beginning of the year.
Mm.
Our prediction, we had I still contend Mumbai's gonna be there at the end. So I had DC, Mumbai.
True.
I also had RCB in there, and I should have gone with my gut, but I didn't. I didn't put CSK in there. I was frustrated because they didn't get any home games, and I put in who was it that I
KKR?
put in? I want to say KKR, and I'm so frustrated.
Yeah,
But
true.
I think I did not anticipate how the batsmen for Mumbai were going to struggle on the slower pitches. Bro, they could easily be 0-4. They could easily be 0-4, which would be a nightmare to come back from. And how their bowling would struggle to get wickets on these slower pitches. So, wow, that's crazy. Score prediction. Oh, for me, I think that this is going to be a 200 game. It's going to be 200, guaranteed. On both sides, and it's going to be ugly. Bowling,
I would
as
call
you
it.
can see, is
I would
struggling.
call it 180 because Harshal Patel has not yet bowled, so I think they're not gonna reach 200 in my opinion.
Wow, I didn't realize. Why haven't they brought in Harshal Patel? Are they going to bowl him out in the death? Just all 4 overs right there in the death? Start at like what?
Exactly.
That means he would come in what, the 13th or the 14th, so that they could go 14th.
Yep.
Then skip 16th,
16th,
18th, then
18th.
Oh wow.
I think he would come next over. He would go 13, 15, 17, 19.
Yeah, because the 19th to me is most people say 17th, but I think the 19th is the most important over, because if you leave a big job for the 20th over, then that 20th over can do a bowler can do something. But if you get pumped in that 19th, you're in trouble.
Yeah, I think Harshal Patel has bowled one already, so yeah, I guess it's all
my bad, AJ. My bad.
But I think
I'm not watching who's coming out there. I'm just looking at my boys rake right now.
Here's the thing, but the thing is, they're gonna bowl Reina more often because he cannot play the short ball. So I think they should bring Siraj. They should bring more pace bowlers, Saini, Siraj, and try to trouble him with the short ball. I think that's gonna, and even Jameson, because he's like 6'10" or whatever, right? So yeah.
Why don't? And I think that, to me, that's a mistake that Sunrisers are making. All right, and it's tough because the Sunrisers don't bowl. Oh, come on!
Bad ball.
Woo.
Very bad ball.
Very bad ball there, and it's a wide, right? Can I get a wide on that?
No, it's not a wide. It's off the bat. Okay, so here's the thing, everyone from CFA Nation. We give a big shout out to Gabe and have Gabe OP trending in the chat, because he's woken up at 3 o'clock in the morning to watch this match and make the live stream. It's all for you folks. And Gabe OP in the chat. OP as in overpower. So let's just overpower the chat with his name. Gabe OP. Everybody, come on, go on, please.
You said Gabe OP. I appreciate that. Not a why he hit it. Yeah, my bad. 110 for 13 overs in the books. There it goes. Gabe OP. Appreciate it. There it goes. Chat's blowing up. I appreciate it, guys. This was a big game. I was like, I gotta watch it. And trust me, Nick would be here, but it's Sunday, and because of his commitment right now to the church religious beliefs, I get it. So, but thanks so much. He was like, man, this is the biggest game so far this year, and it is the biggest game this year. I'm like you. I feel that this will legitimize CSK's this year if CSK wins, but at the same time, I think it will also, in my opinion, it will legitimize CSK, but it will also legitimize RCB, if that makes sense, because these two teams are standing in each other's way. Oh, look who's joining us! What's up, Asjad? What's going on, brother?
Hello, Najeeb. Hello, Gabe. Hello, everyone.
Hey, man. How are you, man?
I'm good.
We're ganging up on you. We got you in the middle, bro. We got you in the middle.
We Okay, Asjad OP, everybody. Asjad OP, everybody. Come on.
Yeah, Asjad, it's
Let's
early
just
for you over there
overpower with
too,
Asjad
huh?
OP. Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
Asjad OP.
It's thanks, man. Thank you. Hello, everyone. I haven't watched much of the match so far. So far so good, Gabe. Right?
I'll tell you right
CSK
now,
perspective.
guy quad 33 off 24, did his job. Okay, did his job. And right now, Reina's in there. CSK in the power play was good. You know what I mean? They were par basically in the power play.
Mhm.
What I've really been shocked about is that even though this is Mumbai, it's a little bit of a slower track. So Chahal took the wicket, and the Pacers aren't really taking wickets. You know what I mean? But
Is this the same pitch they played on yesterday?
I think it's a different pitch. Same ground, different pitch.
Right. Okay.
Harshal Patel's spell is gonna make or break this match, bro. Mark my words.
Yeah, Harshal Patel gets smashed for 15 is like next 2 overs. Yeah. That's what I'm hoping for too. That's exactly what I'm hoping for.
Dan Christian has been really good though. 2 overs, 12 runs for Dan Christian. He's been really good.
Good selection today. I'm okay. I'm so sad about Moeen Ali not being in the CSK side because he's injured. But fair point. They dropped Agidi. I remember you saying Agidi's back, and now Agidi's gone again.
Gone.
At least they brought back Imran Tahir. He hasn't played since last season. He played like 1 or 2 games last season, and now he's finally back
at the end, 2 or 3, and it was ridiculous. So we'll see. I forgot to mention they dropped Ngidi, and Ngidi was good. And Ngidi got them a wicket, but Najeeb, and I'm going with his opinion because he's a big RCB fan. He said the Kohli struggles with spin, not pace, which is why they didn't want to feed. They didn't want to feed him Ngidi because he would have pumped Ngidi. They said, let's throw some spinners in there.
Makes complete sense.
Someone said Fawad Alam is in the chat, which is hilarious.
There we go. It's my only proper cricket t-shirt.
Pakistani Chandrapal.
Yeah.
There goes Faf, baby. There goes Faf, 50.
Hey,
there goes Faf.
Tell me something. If is Faf playing in the South African T20 World Cup? Is he in the team?
Potentially.
And so is ABD. ABD sounds like he wants to play. ABD said he'd love to play. Oh my gosh, that is changing. That's a game changer. You put those 2 guys back on the international team, this may be the best T20 international tournament. Oh my gosh.
It'll be awesome if Imran Tahir says yes too. Coming back from retirement. That would help him. Oh, that's crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Oof. Imran Tahir and Shamsi both spin the other way.
Yeah.
One will take care of the right-handers, one will take care of the left-handers.
I know Faf said he's going to retire, but there's been talks with Mark Boucher where Faf has kind of agreed that he's going to come back to the South African side. Same thing with ABD. After the IPL, he's going to have a chat with Boucher to see if he might just come back. There's Let's Invest is coming up with the best covers. Jacques Callis come back. Alan Donald come back.
Yeah. Kepler Vessels. Next thing you know, Lance Klusner. Huh?
Wow.
Graham Smith.
That's a beautiful
Hashim Amla.
Good slower ball there.
Bro, how did that miss the stumps, man? Harshal Patel is sick with it. I gotta admit,
what did I tell you?
Sick with it.
Look at this ball. He'll come on the next over and he came on point. People are saying Sean Paul will come back. Are you kidding me, bro? Come on.
Sean Pollock. There you go. Hello, Sean Pollock for you. And next ball. Get it out. Get it out. Get it out.
Please.
No.
Gone. This is an England celebration. Do you know England?
You called it, bro. Harshal Patel. Yo, honestly, they struggled so long to get a wicket, and Harshal Patel comes in.
Do you know why I said CSK won't happen? Do you know why I said CSK won't make 200? Controversial statement. Do you know why I said CSK won't take 200? Let's blow up the chat now. It's because of Dhoni, and you know what I mean.
The death bowling.
Hmm.
No, I think that. And here's
No,
the thing. I think Dhoni's gonna put. He won't come in next. I think next is probably gonna be maybe Ryudu. After Ryudu, Sam Curran, and then he'll bring himself in because Dhoni, realizes he's not the Dhoni of old. You know what I'm saying? So he'll only take a few overs and put up big runs, but he knows he's not going to sustain the innings for 7 overs or whatever's left, 6.5 overs. So Ryudu. There goes Ryudu. Right, but man, Harshal Patel, how dominant! Why did DC let him go?
Because he played a few games last season and he was okay. And they're like, oh, we'll give him with Daniel Sams and see what happens. And because he's playing on slightly slower tracks now, it's actually helped him quite a lot. And exactly what Najeeb was saying, he's going to be probably the key for the end phase of this innings. If Harshal Patel starts getting smashed, then that's going to mean they're going to get 200. But on this pitch, from what I can tell at least, 185 should be okay. However, ABD and Glenn Maxwell, right? And the funny thing is, Gabe, I did not make my fantasy team for like 2 days. I've slid down to 16th. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Are you absolutely kidding me?
He eats these guys alive.
Who was saying I was going to eat crow when CSK hits 200? Where is that guy? Can you paste his comment on here, please? Come on.
I can't find the comment.
Come on.
Is this the 3rd time he's about to get a hat trick this entire season already? Like,
bro,
he's gotten 2 wickets and 2 balls again.
Bro, he's the purple cap holder. This guy's a monster this year. The biggest difference is the bowling for RCB this year. The death 100%. Bowling specifically. This guy is a wow.
Ooh, Harshal Patel. Someone said with this.
Bharat said Najeeb gonna eat crow when CSK scored 200 plus.
Where is it? I can't find it.
It was a minute ago. It's still
not over, Najeeb. Huh? It is over, bro. I think.
Is it Hartzell? How do I say his name? Hartzell Patel. Harshal
Patel. Harshal. Yeah.
Oh, Harshal. That's what I thought. Harshal.
Yeah.
Oh, here it goes. Oh, Barack Berry says Najeeb gonna eat crow when CSK gets 200 plus. Let's go, Barack. I agree. Let's go.
I love Craig. If Dan is the man, if he's in your team, you win. Because Dan Christian's won so many T20 tournaments around the world. It's
apparently 9.
9.
Apparently 9. It's going to be his 10th, bro.
This is interesting. I am shocked right now that they're going with Jadeja.
Ooh.
I would have left him to clean it up at the end in the death. Or I guess you could go Jadeja now, then Dhoni, then Curran.
I don't think Dhoni's coming in. If the next wicket falls, I think Sam Curran's going to come in rather than Dhoni.
On a hat trick. Please no hat trick. Please no hat trick.
Well,
okay, don't reveal.
There we go.
Don't reveal. There are delays here. Still a dot ball, which is as good as a hat trick, I guess.
You complaining about that over? Are you heathen, Najeeb? You
one
heathen.
Run off the over, Najeeb. 1 run.
A 1 run, 2 wicket over. This over alone brought them back in the game because they were getting smacked.
I want this comment to be pasted until 20th over, please. If I can request that.
Nah, I'm not gonna let you do my man Bharat like that. Not gonna happen, bro. He's a CSK fan.
Hey, it's all fun. It's all fun and games, bro. It's all love. No.
Ajay, I agree. Dhoni batted 4 in the last game. I don't know why he keeps changing his positions. Whatever the reason is, he said in a couple of press conferences now, like I'm 39, 40 years old, right? I can't go from ball 1. I need balls to if this was, let's say, 111 for 3. In the 9th over, I'm sure Dhoni would have come in. But because he believes he needs so many more balls nowadays, he's going to kind of delay that. Also, Navdeep Saini back in the side. That's a surprise. I didn't expect him to come back anytime soon because Siraj was doing such a great job.
It's because they wanted to bounce out Raina. That's why.
Okay. Because he struggles with bounces, doesn't he?
Yep. That's right.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on, Gabe.
Nah, how much? I guarantee you they probably got him for like the minimum. What did Gabe? Guess how much RCB got Harshal for? What did they get him for?
Good question. Even
I
you know
think
what? I totally forgot it.
Was it not a trade? So whatever Daniel like he just came with Daniel Sams.
I guess.
What's up, Abe? What's up, Abe? Man, 154 in the chat, guys. Go ahead, give me that like number. Yep, he's uncapped. Harshal and Padikkal won't be uncapped next season. Yeah, they will.
Not really Padikkal, but maybe Harshal. Not Padikkal. There's
I think the other way around. I think Harshal Patel will be capped by the T20 World Cup if he keeps doing what he's doing.
That's what I said. So Harshal Patel will be capped. Padikkal won't be capped.
Yeah, they can't.
Because way too many batsmen.
I was gonna say, there's no way that Padikkal makes the Indian international side. There's Jadeja's back. There's gonna be guys sitting that performed really well in Australia and England, and now that they're healthy, Mohammed Shami's back. I sincerely doubt that unless there's a big injury, forget about it.
Najeeb, 20 lakh. That's what Sams and Harshal Patel came for.
Wow, that's disgusting.
Wow.
Yes, Daniel.
Are you kidding me?
Oh,
are you serious, dude? That would have been a nail in the coffin. Come on.
Oh, bro, that was so close.
I know.
That was so close. That was a sitter. I will give you uninterrupted. Hold on, unencumbered time. We're gonna give you the full screen. The full screen. Hold on. Oh, how do I put you in that screen? I'm trying to put you in that screen. Silly point. How do I put here we go. You get the solo layout, my friend.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I was the happiest guy last over. What the hell is happening? A catch drop and this guy like drops a field. Oh God. This is not happening.
Beam fielding.
Dude.
Oh, that is so good.
Exactly.
It's so good. And then the next ball goes for a 6 too. Bad fielding. Oh, now you know my pain. Listen.
Still not 200, bro.
One drop could change the complexity of a game. One drop. I've seen guys get dropped. Dewan is the guy, in my opinion, I see it all the time. He gets dropped and then he goes for 50 or 100. One drop could kill you.
Or he gets dropped 5 times. Or he gets dropped 5 times and scores 100.
You remember that match? What was going on?
Can I tell you a funny story about drop catch? So Brian Lara was once playing a county match, and the wicketkeeper dropped him, and the wicketkeeper said, "Oh my God, I guess he's gonna go get 100." And but guess what Brian Lara did? Brian Lara got 503, which is still the highest world record in a county match.
Oh my gosh, bro! Yeah. That's where you just want to, as a wicketkeeper, you go to sleep at night holding yourself, bro.
Agreed.
Get it out. Says, get it out.
That's gone for 4, Gabe. Gone
there
for
we
4.
Go.
Where is Harshal Patel? Why? What the hell is? Okay, still not 200, bro.
He's gonna ball in the death.
They're gonna put him in the death, but now he's down to 2. He's only down to 2 overs. Even Jadeja is shocked.
Yeah,
Sir Jadeja with Excalibur. We need Excalibur today.
What is going on?
Another 4. There we go. That's exactly what CSK needs. And this is why Kyle Jamieson doesn't play T20 cricket that often. Okay? He's going to get smashed, and this will be fun. This will be fun.
Still not 200, though.
Yep. Still not drop, Najeeb, and the next 3 balls all go for 4. A drop, and the next 3 balls go for 4. That is the biggest drop. That's 12 runs right there. That is the biggest drop of this game in such a close competition. That's why I lose my head. That's a sitter, guys. You got to have that.
And he's a good fielder, Dan Krishnan. He's not a crow.
He's not a heathen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Dr. Jihan would like to correct you all. It's 501 not out. That's important. 501 not out. Okay, he could have gave you more.
Thank you very much. I remember watching that, like the highlights of that match when I was younger, and I was like, how did he get, what just happened? Because my brother was a huge Brian Lara fan. So he just kept telling me, oh, Lara is a lot better than whoever I liked. And he's like, I was like, how? Like, he got 501. I was like, okay, fine.
Jeez. Christian is not Campbell. That's hilarious. Wow. See, I didn't even start with the Campbell drive-bys this morning. Someone else did. Christian is not Campbell. No worry, Barry. I appreciate it.
I forgot. Gabe, well done. It's 4:30 in the morning for you.
It is. It is.
You're the real night watchman, I'm telling you.
The night watchman, baby.
Yeah. Babe was asking me, why am I rooting against RCB? Because I support CSK.
He's a CSK fan.
I support RCB, but CSK isn't playing because RCB has Maxwell, Virat Kohli, and AB de Villiers, all right?
Listen, but that's the only reason Asjad gets as much love as he does on the channel and gets all the invites, because he's a CSK fan. I'm telling you, man. If he was an RCB fan, listen,
I wouldn't be here.
Najeeb, go ahead and tell them how hard it is for you to get on the channel. I ignore his text, I ignore his ear. No, I'm joking, guys. Najeeb always has an open invitation. He always does. But man,
this is a bi-yearly ritual. So I'll be on every RCB CSK match every year on Cricket for Americans. If I'm sound and healthy,
you have an open invitation, my friend. Gabe, doesn't your family complain about the noise early morning? Nah, my wife pretty much sleeps through anything for the most part, and my kid doesn't go to sleep. I got a teenager. He doesn't go to sleep till 3 o'clock in the morning. So he's out. When he's out. My daughter sleeps with the TV on and music on in her room. Other kids are on the other side of the house.
Perfect, Gabe.
Look at this. Justice for Campbell. Stiffen, it wasn't me. Somebody else mentioned Campbell. It wasn't me.
Yes. Raidu just smashed out for 6 over long on. Ooh, what a shot.
I'm watching it now. Get it out. That's a 12.
That should be a 12. That is huge.
Ooh. So hold on. And was it Raidu that was dropped or Jadeja? It was Jadeja that was dropped, right?
Jadeja.
Ooh.
On the
134.
Moon. Yes,
Najeeb, it's getting closer to that 200, Najeeb. Ooh. Out of the park.
Not happening.
I think what Najeeb's doing is called live by the sword, die by the sword. So I'm going to stick with no 200, even if it goes past.
Yep.
134 for 3.
Hey, no, boys. Harshal Patel has not yet bowled. Don't forget that. So, couple of overs.
Fair enough. Siraj has bowled well in the death as well. So it's Siraj and Harshal bowling at the death. 2 Indian fast bowlers bowling at the death, and then Dan Christian, Kyle Jamieson, Kane Richardson as well. Like, these guys have not done well in the death.
And I'm gonna ask both of you guys, because you guys are experts. You've been watching cricket a lot longer. I was listening to, I think it was ESPN Quick Info. They had an article, and they were talking about the biggest difference between the Indian team of right now, of 2020, and the Indian teams of like 1980s back in the day, is that you would never see, pace bowlers, Indian pace bowlers, that the Muhammad Shamis, the Sirajes now, the Bumrahs, that's almost, they got them. Did they get them? And that has been the biggest change. And that's why the Indian team can now go bang in Australia and go bang in England, because they've got pace bowlers.
Yeah. Agreed.
That's
because
true.
Back in the day, India probably, if they did have pace bowlers, they weren't the best pace bowlers they could have. Like, honestly, when I think of great Indian fast bowlers, I think of Kapil Dev, which was 70s, 80s. And after that, yes, you had Srinath, you had Prasad, etc. But then I think of Zaheer Khan. And then after Zaheer Khan, I think of Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, Ishant Sharma, Jasprit Bumrah now, Mohammad Shami. So you can name 4 in 10 years, but I can only name 2, maximum 3 good pace bowlers 30 years before that, if you know what I mean. So yes, pace bowlers in India, they've changed, and the chat can correct me, but basically what India's done in domestic tournaments, they've made a lot of pitches that will suit fast bowlers. So fast bowlers will get groomed a lot more than they used to be. But now, because of the infrastructure, because of the money and everything, they're able to have grounds and pitches where fast bowlers can get the best sort of grooming. And now we are seeing the results. You got Siraj, you got Harshal Patel, you got Shardul Thakur, even Shardul Thakur, right? You got Deepak Chahar. There's 8 fast bowlers I've just named. Natarajan, 9. Okay? And all of them, I didn't know their names. Well, a lot of their names till about 4 years ago. 4 years ago, I only knew Bhuvi, anyone who was international, but everyone else was hard to say, oh, they're top-notch bowlers, but these guys are really good. You seen that Yorker by Siraj?
Oh, that was beautiful.
Brilliant.
That Yorker was beautiful. That's, I mean, to me, and I made a statement before you came on. I want to get to the super chat before I miss it. Marshall, thanks so much. CSK for the win. Dhoni, Kohli, Dhoni greater than Kohli. Ooh, I'll take that, Marshall. I love it.
I don't agree the second part, but CSK for win.
That's funny. So,
I'll tell you something, Gabe. Sorry.
No, hold on.
I'm sorry.
I forget. Asjad, no, you're fine.
Yep.
I mentioned that to me, the biggest change for India in this last from Australia, one was the emergence of Pant. Pant is not a legitimate guy, but the second has got to be Lord Siraj. He's gained so much confidence, bro, as a bowler, and he is just respectable now. Got him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Here's the thing, Gabe. Guess who had great fast bowlers in the 80s and the 90s? Pakistan. Have you seen the videos of these guys? Dude.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my
Pakistan has some great bowling. So did the West Indies. Or was that the West Indies was back?
70s, 80s. West Indies, 70s, 80s.
Yeah.
Michael Holding, Joel Garner, Malcolm Marshall, Andy Roberts, whoever else I'm forgetting. Amazing.
Colin Croft.
Colin Croft.
Have you seen that the Fire in the Babylon documentary?
Oh, of course,
Gabe?
man. I love that documentary. Yeah. We did a reaction on it. I think it was on CFA or maybe on Boring Reviews. Now, this is an issue. Did he get injured there?
He just seems really tired. He seems like he's exhausted because I'm assuming it's like 40, 45 degrees, right?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Which pace bowler has... So the question there, guys, is which pace bowler has impressed you the most this season so far? Deepak Chahar, Harshal Patel, Jamieson, Siraj.
Harshal Patel.
Yeah. He's the purple cap winner. Harshal Patel for sure. He's been so good. He's gotten all the wickets. He bowls into death. And to me, him and Glenn Maxwell have made every difference on this team. Harshal Patel has been so good.
Yeah. I'm gonna mention something, Gabe. So you mentioned reaction. And I saw the reaction of this guy's video on your channel a few hours ago, right? Beautiful. Well done, Najeeb, by the way. I know we talked about it earlier, but great video. How long ago did you make that? Like 5-6 years ago?
So if you can take a look at the date, I made it on the day, I released it on the day Sachin retired. Or maybe a day or two here and there. 2013 November something.
That's
I was
awesome.
in college and
you know how many views that video has? 600,000. Well done.
600,000 views. Yeah, it's an amazing video. Najeeb let us react to it. We did it yesterday. And again, thank you. I think I already mentioned it this morning, but if you guys haven't checked out that video, check it out. It was a great video by Najeeb. So much love. And man, I got chills watching it. You know what I mean, bro? I got chills watching. Great job editing. Nick was jealous. He said, I could never hope to edit something this well. Because, you know, Nick does most of the editing for our stuff. And it was like, wow, this is great. This was really good. You know, I like, too, that the fact that you covered not just the rise, but the fall. So many times we just talk about the top moments of an athlete's career. But those failures are part of those moments that you got to acknowledge. And it makes every win so much more sweeter when you acknowledge those failures. So I think you just, even the way you narrate it and put it together, it was awesome, bro. It was awesome.
Yeah.
So that was the most fastest
Yeah,
put together
the
video I've ever done.
GOP.
I took. Thank you.
Really?
Yeah,
The name of
I
the
took 2
video
days.
is Thank You, Sachin. Thank you, Sachin. Check it out on our channel. I'm telling you, it was awesome. Nick and I did it yesterday. We put it up. It should be our most recent video on CFA Nation. It's awesome. Thank you, Sachin.
So yeah, couple of days, lots of downloads and very quick editing. And I was in college. I was barely 22, I guess, when I made that. So
That was a
and
great video, bro.
and it's all my memories going into that. It's all because I've grown up watching Sachin, especially in 2000s, bit in 90s, and yeah, it's how I felt is what I got on the video, I guess. And the music is from the movie called Cloud Atlas. I don't know if you guys have seen that.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks movie. So yeah, thank you.
I was about
Thank
to
you for
mention
reacting.
this. I was no worries, man. It was awesome. I was about to mention this. Moeen Ali last game. Now it looks like Raidu is hopping and hobbling. And this is where, and I know people are gonna make fun and clown, but this is where age matters. When you got some older guys, you know what I'm saying? Bro, I wake up out of bed and I'm hurting sometimes for no reason. Like, why am I hurting? You know what I mean? And they got a fire. It's the 17th over, 140. That was a wasted over. You need, if you don't get 180, you're done. I think the last time CSK scored 188, that's the only game they've lost this year. So they've got to score. And there we go. Put up some
back in
runs.
the attack.
I thought that was going to be a 4.
Yeah, Mohit's right. 180 is going to be a good score here. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
But they gotta go up and fire, man.
Yeah,
they gotta go up and fire. And they can't keep taking these singles and these dot balls. Go out, get a 6, because you still got Curran who can hit. And it doesn't look like Raidu can run for 2 right now. So singles just aren't gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we can't take another injury, bro.
The Moeen Ali one is big enough.
We lost Moeen Ali. That's big enough.
2018 IPL final, and Shane Watson was struggling with the exact injury, and he scored 100, and he was just smashing SRS bowlers, the best bowling team of that tournament, because he could not run and he had no other option but to hit, and he just hit big, and he eventually got 100 and won them the World Cup, IPL trophy, 2018 final. Great
it's
innings.
34 Celsius, 70 humidity, brutal conditions. Yeah, because this is a day game, so these are tough. No dew, but it's oh gosh,
right. I just read a spoiler, so I'm not gonna say anything.
He's oh my gosh, he's struggling so bad right now.
Well, and he tumbles away, and there we go. Raidu's gone.
Raidu gone. It's almost better that he's gone because he can't even run for 2. And
put me on the full screen. Put me on the full screen right now.
Oh! Full screen. Hold on, let's full screen him. Where is he? There. Oh, wrong. Where is he? I gotta do it this way. No, I can't edit name. No, not that way. Hold on. No.
Gabe,
how do I give it?
You can dab. Gabe, just dab on his behalf.
There you go. Solo layout. There you go. Give it. He's dabbing. He said, "I got that wicket." Oh man. You know what?
Yep.
Purple cap sealed already. I gotta agree. He is so far ahead of everybody else. Holy cow.
Yeah.
MSD coming to the crease.
Let's go. Give me a quick 20.
I disagree with that move. I think Sam Curran should have come out.
You know what?
Surprise. That's a surprise.
Yep.
Because after what he said, it made sense that he's going to push himself down unless he needs to come in early. But that's very interesting. Very interesting.
Go ahead. He's gonna try to fire off right now.
Yeah.
And then after that, he knows he's got Sam Curran and he's got what's his name? He's got Dwayne Bravo still. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, they got Bravo as well. And I think right now he's trying to take on the best bowler for RCB.
Yeah.
He's got 3 of the 4 wickets. Harshal
Yeah.
Patel, how many overs does this guy got left? For the love of Christ.
After this, there's one left. After this,
he
I think
still got another one?
Yeah.
Jeez.
There's a
Dhoni
comment
in
here by
RCB fans are so happy. Yes, RCB, go RCB.
There's a comment by Siddhartha saying Andrew Tye leaves the Rajasthan bubble. So another player leaving Rajasthan Royals, another international player.
Oh
Great.
my gosh, what is going on?
That
sounds like Indian team in Australia. Everyone's leaving, everyone's getting injured, but they're not gonna win though.
The funniest thing I heard though was I think it was in the dugout view, right? They were like, "Oh man, it's like India's got an extradition treaty with England. All the English players are going back." Look, I don't know what's going on.
Could it be the pandemic, or could it just be the fact that they can't handle being in the bubble, because bubble life is meant to be really, really tough anyway?
Very restrictive.
Why that team though?
Because they're losing, and if you're already losing, why
yesterday, Gabe?
They won yesterday, but why get in the side if you're not? American players have walked away. Not this year, obviously, but last year, at the beginning of the pandemic, there were guys walking away from $20 million. Like, I'm gonna opt out this year. I'm not playing. $20 million. Like, not risking it. I'm opting out. I'm not gonna be in a bubble. Because bubble life is very restrictive. You know, the NBA players last year, they literally lived and played on Disney. That's it.
Good.
Not Disney, Orlando. Is that a wide? Can I get a wide on that?
Yeah, it's a wide. Yep.
Thank you. Give me that wide.
So Harshal Patel has bowled 2.5 overs. He's gone for only 13 runs and picked up 3 wickets.
It's masterful. It's masterful what he's done this year.
Yeah. But what is happening with the pitch, guys? What do you think? Is it going to get harder to bat? Is it going to be harder to bat for RCB?
You know what? Normally it's harder in the second because of dew, but there's not going to be any dew. Look at that.
To be honest,
single.
I think it'll be quite equally matched. As you know, it's not Chennai. We're not saying that the first 10 would be great and the last 10 would be great for bowlers. With Mumbai, at least this is what it looks like right now. If they get to 180, which is going to be difficult, and maybe Najeeb doesn't need to eat crow anymore, right?
I'm not eating crow for sure. Get that comment.
What if he smashes 55 off 12? Come on, it's Jadeja. They can smash it.
In your English language, bollocks.
Bollocks. Bollocks, it's not happening. Oh, that's hilarious.
It's not going to get easier, at least. Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. It's not going to get easier, but it's not going to get as difficult as it would if it was a night game, you know? So 180 seems like a defendable total. If they let's say if they get to 165, 170, that'll be about par, but we'll have to see. Let
me ask you a question. Since they're handling the pace well, do you think Dwayne Bravo should be used in the early on and try to get early wickets along with maybe Tahir with his slower ball? You know what I mean? Because Harshal Patel's killing them today.
The thing with Dwayne Bravo is he's considered a bona fide death bowler nowadays, right? However, they've got, who do they have at the start? They've got Sam Curran to start off, and they've got Deepak Chahar. I can't remember. Is Shardul Thakur playing? I might be wrong. Let me just check very quickly if he's...
Yeah.
He is. Right, okay. So they're going to go Deepak Chahar, Sam Curran, and then probably go Shardul Thakur. Maybe Bravo gets an over in the power play. Otherwise, I don't see Bravo getting many overs in the first 10, because then Imran Tahir and Jadeja will come in, right? Imran Tahir won't bowl before the 6th. Okay, he's going to bowl between 7 and 15. He's going to have to finish his overs between 7 and 15.
Bro, look at Lord Siraj, bro. He is
Yorkers galore.
He is killing them.
Imran Tahir versus Kohli
too.
Not happening. Imran Tahir versus Kohli not happening.
My dudes,
I would throw him out there.
I don't think they're going to go right at the beginning because Kohli's opening. I don't think they're going to target that in the power play. But if that's a tactic, maybe they will. It's just, for me, a leg spinner Off spinners in the power play makes sense. Leg spinners in the power play makes slightly less sense because they're usually more. They have the propensity to go for more runs. You see what I mean?
Sure.
But maybe
Yep.
they try it. That could be something they could try. I'm just gonna check something because someone said something in the comments.
We need a 6 here, man. We need a. It's sad that I'm asking for a big overall for Siraj as good as he's been, because I don't see us getting a big overall for Harshal Patel. We need at least one or 2 boundaries here. 2 boundaries. Any 2 boundaries I'll take.
Anything under 180, it's RCB's game to lose, to be honest, in my opinion. Anything under 170. Anything under 170, it's RCB's game.
It's definitely concerning.
Sunny says, Asjad, Pakistan game, what's wrong? I'm telling you what's wrong. They just aren't able to take wickets, and Zimbabwe are doing exactly what they need to. They don't need to go 100 miles an hour. They just need to keep playing, and then in the last 5, they need to go super aggressive, and they're probably going to beat Pakistan again. Crazy. Absolute madness.
Bro,
absolute madness.
Yorker after Yorker for Siraj. Lord Siraj is just like it's easy.
He's really honed his skills, hasn't he? He's really honed his skills.
In the white ball, of all things, because it's been a painful experience watching Siraj all these years, especially in Chinnaswamy. And it's pretty refreshing to see this guy. And I don't know, man. Is he going to knock India's door in the T20 World Cup? I don't think so, right? It's going to be Harshal Patel. Wow.
It's not going to be either, dude. If Shami, Bumrah, and Bhuvi are in the side, wow.
In the 15. In the 15. In the 15.
Oh, 15. Oh, okay.
Woo.
Yes, 4.
Edge. I'll take that. I'll take that.
That was a good ball, though. That was a
good ball. I'll still take it. It was a good bouncer. I'll take that 4. It's lucky, but I'll take it.
Runs are runs, Gabe.
Runs are runs, bro. Runs are runs.
Ravi's asking, Asjad, are you going to stream later today? I'm not 100% sure. I will try to. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I will try to for the second game for, what is it, SRH and DC. Ooh, beautiful fuller delivery again. Virat Kohli's like, I'm going to feel like anything. Folks. Goodness me.
They're not even got. Forget about 200. I'm ready to eat the crow for 170 as well. I don't see them getting 170.
Bro, to get 170, they need what? 16 overs off this last. That's not.
16 runs.
16 runs off this last over. I don't see that happening. I mean,
all right. Where's the crow gang?
About this game. Talk about this game turning, and it was all on Harshal Patel's arm. You said, and Najeeb's credit, Najeeb said this game is going to be decided on Harshal Patel's overs. He has been masterful.
Yeah.
3 overs, 14 runs, 3 wickets. We got to get to him.
Outstanding. And he's probably going to bowl the last one as well.
Oh, no doubt. There's no way they put anybody else in there.
Excellent point. How much is Harshal Patel going to go next year in the mega auction?
I can't wait. I can't wait for the mega auction. Bro, dude, the mega auction is going to be so fun.
I did not expect Harshal Patel to be the purple cap holder after 5 games. He is the purple cap holder. Goodness me.
He is.
Oh, Jadeja, my friend. Thank you. Thank you, Kalkar. I think he just hit the car. That's a 6. I think he's hit that car. That's a part of that. Oh, what a shot.
Yeah, he bust the window on the car. You know who's really going to reel from the auction next year? Mumbai Indians. Buy all those cheap players you got. Oh.
Harshal, just keep bowling this delivery over and over again. In the slot, slower delivery, just outside off, so Jadeja can just smash it through corner. That's exactly what he needs. Rockstar Jadoo. Let's do it. Come on, Jadeja.
Come on, give me another one. Give me another one.
Yes!
I'll take 170. Let's go. I'll take 170. Let's go.
Okay. It's not over until it's over. It's not over until it's over. But
bust that Excalibur out.
Thanks, Manav. Thank you. Oh, man.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, right there once again. Come on, Harshal. Come on.
Come on. You think he's going to hit him with the slower ball?
Right, Gabe, I'll ask you a question.
Yeah,
In baseball, how many times do they show a replay of a home run?
They show quite a few.
Are you kidding me? Oh
Yes!
Wow.
No ball and a 6. So
What?
is that 173? So Najeeb, what did you say? Just wanted to check.
Let's go. More.
Yes.
I'm bailing out. I'm like, I'm not.
No, Najeeb, no. Let's go.
Oh, that is high. That is
That's
literally on his bicep. Wow.
Obviously, that's
Good man
Yeah.
says nostalgic RCB performance.
true. This is.
Oh man.
Oh my God.
Look at Mira. Look at Mira coming out of the woodwork. Gabe Harsh mushed them so bad.
That was the plan, Gabe. I love it when a plan comes together.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Let's go.
This is not happening.
Where's your crow, dude?
Are they on a timeout right now?
I'm just looking at what can I eat right now.
Jadeja is absolutely knackered. That's the thing. Jadeja is tired as anything because it's humid, right? What did it? I think
Yeah.
Jihan or someone said 70% humidity and 35 degrees Celsius. That's crazy.
Dude, Jadeja, next captain for CSK next year?
Good
If
call.
Dhoni
man.
goes, then yes.
Everybody's
That
thinking
is-
Dhoni's done.
Dhoni's done. I think this is his last season. I think so.
Wow.
I mean, future captain for CSK for sure. But maybe next year, as soon as next year, what do you think? Ooh, Jadeja's your vice captain. Nice, Marshall.
So Najeeb, this is an interesting point by Manav. Lime or lemon, and Shivam says chili challenge. So whatever you like, right? Whatever you want, whatever you like.
I have a chili, it's so let's just say what are we looking at? We are looking at
180 plus, I would think.
5.
Yeah,
This is
because they got a free hit here. They got a free hit
guys
here.
guys in the chat should like calm down because we have a delay here. It's like
Oi! Oh!
Did you get it too?
Is that 4 or is that 6? I didn't really see it.
I'll take it.
That's
a
6. Jadeja
That's
50 of 25 game. Jadeja 50
Excalibur!
of 25.
Bust it out. Why did he do it? Bust it out. Where's this key?
I'm not eating crow, guys, but I'll make do with this.
He got dropped on 0. Yes, Rishikesh. Exactly. He was dropped on 0 by Dan Christian, and he's made them pay since then.
Why did he bust out Excalibur? Can I get Excalibur? Oh,
I think it's
love
only
it.
for hundreds. Gabe, it might be just for hundreds.
This
Dan
is
Christian is
100. In the IPL, this is 100.
You okay, Najeeb?
Dan Christian is looking at flight prices to Australia now.
He's going to get bubble fatigue. He's out of here on bubble fatigue.
What?
Oh, well stopped that one. Whoever that was just jumped up in the air. I think that's Siraj. Well stopped. Was going for
Dropped
4.
again.
I don't.
Dude.
It's difficult. It's a difficult one. So again, I'm a bit lenient on fielding, so I would say that's a difficult one. But maybe that was an easy.
Maybe
catch.
he slowed it down from being a 4.
You know what? I think
it wasn't a sitter.
He was slow. He was slow to get up.
Slow.
He was slow to get up. That was the thing.
Oh my God. So at least I'm not eating the 200 crow, obviously.
He hit 4 6s in a row.
That was.
Oh, yes! Oh, Jadeja. Oh, Ravi Jadeja. Please, keep doing this. Keep doing
More!
this.
More!
Another. So,
What a
Gabe,
performance. It's a hit parade. It's a hit parade.
This is why DC sent him free for, like, again, I'm going back on my words.
I was about to say.
Oh my gosh.
I am
It's an
crying
absolute hit parade.
14 off
crying.
3. Gabe, he was 14 off 3 overs. Now 33 runs off 5 balls. I think.
Dude,
yeah,
this is
33
so-
runs.
This is bringing-
CSK.
this is bringing
CSK,
me-
you beauty.
This is bringing me painful memories. Yeah, this is
3
This
more
is painful.
runs. 3 more runs, and Harshal Patel gets hootie.
There we go. Let's see.
Give me a
Oh
4.
my God! Oh, that's 4. Oh, I thought it was gonna be 6 sixes in the over, but that's 4.
It's a 4. I'll take it. Oh, Harshal Patel. He giveth and he taketh away.
37.
Hootie.
Is this the most expensive over ever? 37 in an over? 37?
That is crazy.
I think
I don't think I've seen.
someone in the chat tell us how many did Chris Gayle hit in that 2013 season when he hit 175 or 166 or whatever? How many did he hit that in that over? I want to know.
It'll be less than 36, I think. I'm sure it'll be less than 30, but I don't know.
No. It's more. It definitely is more. It's
The no ball really killed him here.
Yeah.
And wow, Jadeja. 200 on this pitch was impossible, but I thought we were out at 160.
Yeah. 34. Bharat says 34. That's what Gayle hit. That's the thing. 6 sixes gets you 36, but there was no ball in there.
There was a no ball in there in Gale's over as well. No, Gale hit 37.
37 against Kochi Tuskers in 2011.
Exactly.
Okay.
There was a no ball in Gale's batting as well. Yeah.
But apparently that's not in this one. Okay, I have no idea. I'm just reading the chat.
I forgot it. It's been a long time.
6 sixes. I recently saw Pollard do it. How many people have done 6 sixes in an over?
Let's just count.
Gary Sobers did it in county cricket. Ravi Shastri did it in county cricket. Herschel Gibbs did it in 2006 or 2007. Then Yuvraj Singh did it in 2007 as well. And then Pollard's done it now. Is that right, Najeeb? Yep.
Are we missing anyone?
I don't think. Well, that's what I know.
No,
that's five in the history of cricket.
In the history of cricket, which is deeper than the history, then that's got to be as rare as a perfect game in baseball.
Hey, listen, out of that, it's 2 of them are county, so only 3 in the international history of cricket.
Yeah, 3 in international cricket. Yeah.
Wow, that's rare, bro. That's like a perfect game in baseball. That's crazy to me. Harshal Patel for the hootie.
300 in the chat.
300 in the chat. 300 in the chat.
Please like, share, and subscribe to Cricket for
CSK
Americans.
showing up. CSK showing up. RCB fans showing up for this one. Oh, man. It was a great first over. I tell you what. Oof.
What are we betting on, boys? What are we betting on? CSK or RCB? Game CSK, game RCB. I think game on.
I'm going to say CSK. Najeeb, I'm going to say CSK. Gabe's going to say CSK.
CSK? That's not even a question, bro. What, are you kidding me?
Hey, folks, there is no sense of objectivity here. This is like, come on.
Bro.
Oh, yeah, of course.
No, this is pure rivalry. This is
why you're here, Najeeb. You're here to take the wrath.
To take the wrath. Nick goes
get over here. There we go.
Nick goes, are you gonna be able to get up and get it done tomorrow? I say, yeah, I'm getting it done. And then he goes, well, Najeeb's gonna be there to give you smack because we're 4-0. And I'm like, hey, I'm gonna give it right back to him.
Sorry, I've just switched to the Pakistan game and they took a wicket, so I'm just kind of happy on that as well. So let's hope both of my teams win today. Let's just hope that.
Let's just hope
worth waking up for. Today. Absolutely worth waking up for, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely worth waking up. Oh, I'm loving it.
Do you think it's going to go down to the wire?
Open up with? Yes, I do.
Me too. It's a pretty deep batting lineup. It's not over. So
I think no Moeen Ali. I think no Moeen Ali, no Ngidi. It's going to go down to the end. And it's going to be about the death bowling, and hopefully Dwayne Bravo can help it out. We'll see what happens.
Hopefully, ABD
of course, Nick missed the classic. He's blitz. He misses all the good stuff. Blitz. Ambush. He's blitz.
Gabe, my dad's just given me his phone. There's a stat that there was a player in New Zealand who got smashed 43 runs in a List A game, which means 50 over game, got it for 43 runs, 4-6 no ball, 6 and no ball, 6-1, 6-6-6, 43 runs in an over.
That guy should be dropped forever.
This was 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah.
Can you imagine if Gabe was like the coach of England, he would have dropped Stuart Broad forever and we would have never seen Stuart Broad?
You know what? Najeeb is right because he got pumped for what was it? 51.
No, 36 runs, six
36.
sixes.
It was 6 sixes by Yuvraj Singh.
Yeah,
Yuvraj
no.
Singh.
But Stuart Broad's only time in the IPL, he got pumped for like 51 runs, right? They said something like that.
Oh,
Maybe.
I
I'm
can't
not
even
sure.
remember he played IPL. Sorry, Gabe.
Yeah.
I didn't even remember.
Maybe he would have played it for RCB.
Apparently, it was so bad.
Even only old RCB management is capable of picking such lame picks. So I wouldn't be surprised if it was from RCB.
Dude, what a game. This is where Broad never played IPL. Okay, I thought that did somebody say he played RPL?
Yeah.
IPL.
Yeah.
Oh, was it Jimmy Anderson? I know one of those two supposedly played the IPL. I can't remember. And got absolutely smashed.
One of the biggest tests of RCB's batting lineup, a real test for the depth, a real test. And again, I'm putting it out there. If RCB wins this game, they're gonna win the IPL for sure. If they don't win this game, I'm not saying they won't win, but if they win this, they're gonna win the IPL for sure. That's my call.
So CSK finished this up with what is that? 191 or 194?
191 for 4. Yeah, 191 for 4.
So let's see. Who do you think they should open up with to bowl? I think it should be
Deepak Chahar and Sam Curran. I think they're going to go with both of those.
Yeah.
Left. And Curran go with the spinners.
Swingers.
With the swingers. Sorry. Chahar. Okay. Yeah. And then Tahir. I thought Tahir was there specifically for Kohli, though.
That's the thing. I don't see him bowling in the power play, but I could be wrong. I have been wrong many a time, Gabe. I have been wrong many a time. So all I'll say is if I were in that position, which thankfully I'm not, I would go with the fast bowlers. But MS Dhoni has a brain of a genius, so he might go completely left field and be like, no. Let's open with Imran Tahir. Let's see if Kohli gets up.
Guys, I'm gonna run downstairs and grab me a cup of coffee as it is super early here in the drink.
5 o'clock. Wow.
All right.
Wow.
Would you mind holding down the stream for a few seconds and answering some of the questions in the chat? I'll be right back. You know, I trust you guys. Hold it down. Well, let me make sure. I should be able to remove myself and you guys stay on.
Yep, there we go.
Yep. So first of all, chat. Here's the thing, chat. Everyone who's watching, I hope everyone's a subscriber of this channel, CFA. Please do subscribe if you have not yet. It's absolute entertainment out here. Yep.
Yes, and like this video, so then more people find this video, right? And they come over here, and the chat grows, and then we have more CSK fans, which is exactly what we need.
How many? I want to see. I wish that we can make a poll here. How many RCB fans, how many CSK fans? Everyone drop in the comment if you're an RCB fan or a CSK fan. I want to see who's going to overpower whom. RCB OP or CSK OP. Go on, fans. Right now. We'll see who beats who. That's going to decide the game, I guess.
MS Dhoni's in the chat. Yes, I have brain of genius. Right? Thanks, MS. Joy says this is Jadeja's highest IPL score, and he's only scored 250s in his long IPL career. This is new Jadeja. Love to see it. Love to see it. Oh,
wow.
Mutiny.
CSK.
Abdullah, don't worry. We're not doing anything. We're not saying to subscribe to Solo Kabour's or Cricket for Us 2.0. You can do if you want. But we're not saying that right now. We're just talking about CFA. Right? Sham says, how did you feel about getting the crow almost ready? Najeeb.
Oh, I thought there would be one more no ball, legit in the last ball. The way, because having followed RCB all these years, because once a little bad thing happens for RCB, it becomes a snowball. So I'm like going by the RCB tradition. There's going to be one more no ball, and eventually CSK is going to get to 200. I was like, whoa, is that going to happen? Like what?
Right, in the chat, let's see. So we have RCB, CSK, RCB. There's more RCB fans, apparently. Nice.
Yeah. Way to go, boys. RCB, Isala Cup, Namde. That's what it is.
What's wrong with RCB? How can they be undefeated in 2021? Am I still alive? Aryan, I think it's the inclusion of someone like Glenn Maxwell into that middle order that's changed the entire way their batting works.
What do you think that what do you think they're doing right? What did RCB get right? Because you watched them last year as well. What did they get right? Go on.
They got okay. This is the thing for me. If you compare the way Maxwell was handled by Punjab, wasn't the best way. He was exactly what's happening to Puran right now. Okay, exactly what's happening to Nicholas Puran was happening to Glenn Maxwell. Right? It could be the management, but it also could be that now he's been given a set role that you don't need to bowl in every match. There's no need to dig down his confidence if he gets smashed for, let's say, 20 runs in 2 overs. Okay. Let him be a batsman batting at number 4. Okay, give him the responsibility. And what we see with Maxwell nowadays, he's not the Maxwell of 4 or 5 years ago, where he can come in and smash from ball 1. He can, but more regular basis. He needs time. That's why his T20 record in the last year and a half compared to his ODI record, there's a huge difference because in ODIs he has time to play, he has time to settle in, and then he can go absolute madness. So I think that's the big difference between what they've done. What do you think, Najeeb?
There are a lot of things done, and I was talking to Gabe previously. So when you think of RCB, you basically think of 3 people, right? ABD, Kohli, and Chahal, right? You don't think of anyone else because no one else is winning the matches, right? But in this year, who are you talking about? You're talking about Harshal Patel. You're talking about
Siraj.
Maxwell, right? And this is the biggest difference. And I was showing Excel sheet just before you came. Let me show you here. And this is why I believe RCB is going to win it's going to be a team to beat. It's going to be in the final. So take a look at this. And we've made this, right? So look at the number of international players they have here. 9.
I can't see your screen, by the way.
I hope you can.
I can't.
7 bowling options. Anyways, just think about the playing 11 today. Yeah. Playing 11, 9 international players, 7 bowling options, 8 bowling options, 4 gun foreign players who are not out of the role, because last year when they bought Finch, I was like, why the hell did they bring Finch? Because you don't need an opener. You need a finisher along with AB, right? And they didn't look for that. So I think they got the roles perfectly. I think the players who are not, someone apart from the big 3 are clicking. So they got the things going right. And speaking of Maxwell, so apparently his stats, the first 10 balls, his strike rate is like bad. All right. So teams have not realized it, and they still want Maxwell to smash from ball 1. But RCB and Mike hasn't realized something else. They said, what? We're going to give him time. We're going to send him at number 4 and give him time. And then he's going to tick off, and he's the best player against spin in the middle overs, in that middle order right now, along with AB. So let's just send him exactly where he loves it. And he also has ABD, which allows him to play with more freedom.
Agreed. On top of that, you have Kohli at the top of the order, right? You got Kohli at the top of the order. So that change in mindset, that change of approach is really good to see. On top of that, I just realized something. Why have they played Navdeep Saini today? Hello to Gabe. Everyone in the chat, please like this video if you like Gabe.
Hey.
Okay, please like the video.
Yes. Appreciate it, guys.
Please.
I'm
gonna get some water just in a minute, please.
Yeah. Go ahead, do what you got to do, brother.
No problemo.
Right. Go.
Just in the chat, there's a question. Big Smith's asking me, where am I watching the Pakistan Zimbabwe? There's a channel called Free Sports in England. 422 is the number. If you do want to check it out, that'll be interesting for you to watch if you want.
What's up for Neil?
Oh, everyone in the chat. Love it.
What's going on, Doc? What's up, Renil? Don't forget Harshal Gibbs, 6 sixes in and over. Harshal Gibbs. All right. I think you mentioned that. Gabe, do the Excalibur.
Oh, there we go. That's what we needed.
Teams and franchises are learning a lot in this this IPL, learning who works for then a particular type of pitch. All this will help them next year in the mega option. Again, yes, I think teams, honestly, I think some teams in another game or 2, maybe halfway, they'll just start exploring and we'll see young guys play. Like, I am so glad Jaiswal is in there. because I picked him as my emerging player last year. I want this kid to be good so bad. Reading his story, right? Bro, this guy was a street food vendor. I mean, this guy came out of obscurity to play, and he didn't take the conventional route. And he's done so good on the domestic. I want him to succeed so bad. And I mean, we're just gonna see, like I said, this year teams start exploring, especially those teams. At this point, Andrew Tye just left. What's that? That's 7 players now, or 6 players. They're down with the Rajasthan Royals. It's time to start looking at next year, in my opinion. You know, never say to give up on the season, but okay, what are we gonna do? Who can Sanju Samson depend on for next year that they're gonna be able to keep? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get what you mean. There has been a replacement, though. I think Van der Dusen's been selected to come over.
Who
in place? Rassi Van der Dusen instead of Ben Stokes. I think.
Wow,
that's a
right
4.
off the bat.
Oh,
right off the bat. Oh man, it's gonna be a classic.
Has everyone forgotten that Kohli is the master of chases? Like, we have not seen. I think last time, after many days, we have seen Kohli the chase master last match, but this match is going to be a cracker.
Fair enough.
He is. I mean, Kohli's Kohli, man. He's a savage. I think you hit the nail on the head. I picked Kohli. I thought he was going to play well this game. And like I said, the first 3 games didn't fire at all, and this team still won. Last game he fired, which is why I picked him for this game as my captain. Yeah. But I think you hit the nail on the head. He can play free because he knows I've got Padicle, I've got ABD, I've got Maxi, I've got Washington Sundar. I got other guys that are going to back me up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, completely. There's a question here, Gabe, from Rahul Singh. Say, what's your thought on no home advantage this year? Should IPL continue with this? Because I like this. This makes this IPL even more competitive. I personally like it as well because there's no set advantage to any team because they're playing away from home the entire time. However, I like your thoughts and yours, Najeeb, because I think you think slightly different too.
I'll wait from Najeeb and then I'll give out my opinion.
Hey. A franchise cricket and a club cricket is nothing without its fans. So if we are in COVID, we can continue with this. But if the COVID is gone, you have to see RCB and CSK play in Chinnaswamy, bro. That is like the most wonderful experience in the world cricket right now. You know, it's the next best thing to India, Pakistan, if I dare say that. All right. So home advantage, and
I agree with Najeeb there. You know, the word fan stands for fanatic, and without us, the games are nothing. So yes, it might make it better and more competitive for the league and the players, but as far as the fans, I want to see guys play at home in my backyard. We have the Raiders here. I'm not a Raiders fan, but I'm gonna be because they're at home. I don't like hockey. I barely watch it, but I go to Golden Knights game because they're my home team, and you got to remember that you got to take the fans into account. So I agree with Najeeb there. There's nothing wrong with the team having a home field advantage either. It's something for the fans. So I understand your thought there, Asjad, but I still think that ultimately we got to think about what makes the fan experience better. And
I genuinely forgot about fans.
Because we don't have them right now in the stadiums, right?
Yeah, exactly. There was a thing like people in stadiums. So based on that, I completely understand where both of you are coming from. Yeah. And in that case, yes, if you have home advantage, then obviously you, as an example that Najeeb just said, you want to see RCB versus CSK in Chinnaswamy. You want to see Mumbai Indians at Wankhede against whatever side they're playing, okay? You want to see all of them playing in their home ground. So yeah, I understand where you're coming from there.
But dude, I mean,
one bucket list you have to add. One bucket list thing you have to add as cricket fans is let me throw out some bucket list for you. All right.
Okay.
Watching Ashes in Edgbaston on the Haileys in the Hailey stand on the fashion show day. All right, with Barmy Army. All right, that is one. And England versus Australia Boxing Day at Melbourne. Another experience. All right. See, India versus Pakistan somewhere in Sharjah or Dubai.
Okay.
That's another one. I mean, India Pakistan anywhere is a great match, but
It's a good
I'd
match.
say UK. I'd say in
UK.
England would be
Yeah.
probably yeah.
Agreed. And CSK versus Mumbai at Wankhede, and finally, last but not the least, RCB versus CSK at Bangalore. That should be a
Watching
cricket bucket list.
RCB versus CSK for sure. Here's the thing.
Hmm.
I will say I've already been to an NFL NFC Championship. I want to go to the Super Bowl. That's a pricey ticket though. But there are some things in my life I'm gonna do as far as bucket list, as far as such a big fan. I've been to a World Series game actually with the Yankees when I was I can't remember how old I was. What was it in I can't remember. Was it 97 or 98? I can't remember. But
I think it was
bro,
98, Gabe.
98. My uncle is okay. My uncle had some favors because he's a cop in New York City. He's the head of the narcotics department. At least he is now. Back then, he was like, so he had some people, and we were able to get into a game where we could never afford those seats. But luckily, you know, we were able to get, and we were able to see that. But I need to go to the Super Bowl, NBA championship if the Knicks ever make it. If the Knicks ever make it, gosh. If the Knicks go to one in my lifetime, I'm burning a hole in the credit card. The wife's gonna get mad at me because I'm dropping $700 a ticket to be in the nosebleeds to watch it. I need to go to India, man, to watch a cricket match. I'm gonna watch. We already had planned to go to domestic cricket here, USA cricket in Texas, but they never got back to us. But you know, we're gonna go to the IPL here when it's in California.
Oh my God!
Padekal has just honked that over square leg. Sankar, I'm sorry to interrupt, Gabe.
Bro, this is gonna be a high-scoring game, and yeah, so I definitely need to get to. And I was gonna say, I definitely need to get to India, and after that, I gotta go to Lords. I need to see the home of cricket. I need to sniff the grounds. I gotta go to Lords.
You'll see the slope.
You know what I mean?
Hey, listen, Gabe. Hey, one request. There was a comment below this comment, the one that you pasted right now. Right below that, there was a comment about commentary. Can you just put that comment up there, please, if possible?
If I can find it. What time was this one at?
Shreyas, 5:45 p.m.
Found it. There you go. Asjad Najeeb, Gabe. IPL recognized this trend of watching it live with discussion like how we're doing or plan to stick on a commentary. I tell you what, I don't even.
Not only IPL. Let me expand that question. Not only IPL, but international cricket in general. Do you think there should be multiple streams of commentary where audience get to choose? Why are we being bombarded with this one commentary stream with a bunch of boomers? Go on.
In America, actually have in baseball started at home and away feed. So no matter who's playing, if I'm a CSK fan, I can listen to the CSK commentators. If you're RCB fan, you can listen to RCB commentators. So they have separate sets of commentary. Then ESPN has their own commentators. I think the IPL is a genius with the dugout view. I don't even watch the regular commentators on the IPL. I love the dugout view. They are hilarious. So I think that this trend should continue, and it would be nice to, at least if I were the IPL in the dugout view, bring in an individual personality or commentator from each team whenever they're playing. And I know because of COVID, that's hard right now, but bring in somebody from RCB. Bring in a Mr. Nags to be in there. You know what I'm saying? In the dugout view. Bring in somebody from CSK. Bring in SRK whenever KKR is playing. You know what I'm saying? That would make it so much more enjoyable for the fans. Again, they've got to think about entertaining us. That's what they should be thinking about. So we'll see what happens.
Dude, can we just spend some time with Patel, for heaven's sake?
Yes, please.
Because I'm a left-hander myself, and that leg side pickup shot that he played, dude, can you remember the best pickup shots in history, bro? Sanat Jayasuriya, Adam Gilchrist, who else, Asjad?
Yuvraj Singh. I like Yuvraj Singh.
Yuvraj Singh's pickup shot, that was so much Yuvraj in that languid back left. The languid back left of this guy. Oh my God, dude. Everybody, Patel OP in the chat. Everyone, please.
They got 26 in 26
Gabe, let me
overs.
correct you. They've got 30. They've almost got 30 now. Okay, they're absolutely tonking it. Goodness me.
Sangakkara, excellent.
Overs.
Sangakkara, Ricky Ponting,
Sangakkara,
Viv
thank
Richards.
you. Thank you.
Great.
I thought we
great
were just
pickup
talking
shot.
left-handers. I thought we were just
Left-handers,
talking
though.
left-handers.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. What
28
is
off 2.
28 off 2. What is going on? I mean, you know, it's funny. I picked my fantasy team is full of CSK and RCB. I've got Virat Kohli, I got Faf, I got Patical, I had Gaikwad. I went with because these guys are scoring. Holy cow, that's ridiculous,
Dude.
You got enough effort.
Han Solo, Joe Burns, really?
Han
This is just
Solo
to
hates me.
This is just to piss off Gabe.
Yes.
Yes,
man.
you're right. I think in left-handers, I think Najeeb was asking left-handers, but yeah, there's been a lot of great batsmen, but it's just a couple that you think of first off, right? You think of certain names, 100%.
Yeah.
Now,
Kohli's going to take the back seat again today, do you think, Gabe and Nick? Not Nick, Najeeb.
Yeah.
You know what? Nick actually said that Patical earned his nickname last game. That's Patty, brother, because Patty makes bowlers saddy. And you know Nick loves the puns. I'm like, did you just say that, bro? He's like, bowlers are saddy when Patty comes to the
He
strike.
would like that, wouldn't
oh my
he?
god, bro, him and his puns. I love Nick, dude. It's hilarious. Patty, OP.
Cricket for Americans, Nick? By the way, or is that yourself?
No, that's me. I just typed it in. But that's Nick's new nickname for Patical. Patty. Oh, Patty.
Patty used to be Patty Cummins, right? But now Patty is Patty Cull. That's what we're going for.
Yeah.
Another wide.
Bro,
Gabe
Patty,
is the pun police.
I try the pun. I'm the pun police. Come on, Nick. You guys let him get away with so much, bro. All those puns. I was like, he's so bad. He's got all the dad jokes. I told him, wait till you have your daughter, because he has a daughter. Bad. He has a daughter like me, right? So I tell him, wait till your daughter becomes a teenager and just rolls her eyes at everything you say, bro. Oh my gosh, can we?
Thanks, Sahil. Thanks.
We need to switch things up. Can I get
Put you both. Put
Gabe,
yourself on.
This is what we need, Gabe. We need Najeeb back in the middle.
Yeah, put Najeeb back in the middle. Hold on.
Drag him to the middle.
Oh, save me. No Najeeb in the middle in the chat, please. Please, no. Fans, help me. Can you please overpower like Najeeb? No Najeeb in the middle in the chat, please. This is bad luck. Oh
and then they're giving away wides too. What are they?
Wides and fours and everything. Goodness me.
Chahar looks terrible today.
Oh, this is so good. I feel so good. Oh my god.
He's got 20 strike rate. It's 250 plus. His strike rate is over 250. Gabe, Particle plays slow. He doesn't play. What's he proving to everyone? Goodness me. Oh,
bro,
man.
27 off of 10 for Patical. Are you kidding me? All right, we need a wicket. Bring in Dwayne Bravo now. We need a wicket now.
Okay, chat. Here's the thing. Chat for something for the chat. Next over, who's gonna bowl? Come on, real quick.
Please, Bravo. Go to Bravo.
Who's the off spinner?
No one. Rana?
And they spent so much money for an off spinner, which is Moeen Ali. They would have got Moeen Ali immediately for this guy.
Yeah.
Just missing Moeen Ali.
Particle's amazing. Particle is amazing. Gabe, please say good things about Particle. Please just say
Tahir. Maybe they bring in Tahir.
Yeah, that's not a bad shout.
Nick and I go back to our video we did when we were talking about the selection of the Indian test team, and we lost our minds because Patical got snubbed and Shubman Gill got snubbed. And Bishnoi and all these guys we learned to love in the IPL. And we're like, I think not that I ain't got snubbed. We're like, what are they doing? This is unbelievable. Oh, the core better not come in the ball. No, they need to bring in bring in Tahir. Try to slow down the scoring.
Yeah.
They're destroying this pace right now.
39 for 0 in 2.4 overs. What are they doing? Just chill. MS Dhoni says, chat, help me. I love it.
Dhoni,
We're
Dhoni,
trying, dude. We
get
put
it
Najeeb in
there.
the middle.
RCB fans, can we trend eat crow Dhoni? Come on. Eat crow Dhoni. Eat crow
Negative.
Dhoni.
Not in here.
No way, dude.
Najeeb, I don't want to have to renew you. Where's the renew?
Hashtag justice for Najeeb soon enough. If you keep
Son
going
enough
this
of
way.
it. I'm gonna have to put him in timeout, bro.
Eat crow CSK.
Akshat makes a pretty interesting point. Bring Jadeja to field. We need a run out.
Dude, yeah, I mean, we need something.
Ajay, I'm sorry, Ajay.
40.
I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna chill out.
40. Are you kidding me?
This is so good. This is so good. Jeez.
Wow. This is.
Can you please put yourself on the bigger screen, please? Put yourself on the bigger screen, please. Now's the moment. Gold.
Oh gosh. All right, here we go. Where is it? Guys, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not happy with this performance. Not even a little bit. 44 off a nil in 3 overs. I can do math. That's not good.
Okay, Sam Curran to Virat Kohli. Yes!
Oh!
Kohli goes! Yes, sir. Gabe, now put Najeeb on the... No, I'm kidding.
Wait. Guess who was my fantasy? Did you guys see my...
Was it Virat Kohli?
Did you see my phone?
The mush. Wow.
Gabe Mush.
Mush OP in the chat. Come on, guys. Mush OP in the chat.
Wow. I'll take that by Sam Curran. At least slow him down, because my gosh, the onslaught.
Kohli was not doing the onslaught.
We needed this. CSK needed this.
Look at this. Gabe, come on, man. So this would make it 17. No, actually, this would make it 18 because Russell mushed me yesterday. This would make it 18 out of 19. I've had one correct pick this year. Rohit Sharma was the only person that survived the mush. Can you make this up? Najeeb, I consider you a filmmaker. I consider you an artist, all right? I love your work. Can you document this? How is this possible? How is this possible? This is uncanny.
This is what your next podcast should be about. Is the mush real?
He's the opposite of Paul the Octopus. You remember Paul the Octopus in the FIFA World Cup of 2006 or whatever. No. So here's the thing: Paul the Octopus used to pick a team, and that team used to win every time in that World Cup. This is the story. This is a real story. Paul the Octopus. You have to, and that guy was like, he was like in such a danger, like his life, like the fans were mad. They were about to kill this octopus, so they had to protect him in a cage and shit like that. And in the final, it was like Germany versus I don't know who, and the octopus picked Germany and Germany win.
Yeah. I do remember this. That? Yes. Yeah, because I thought you were saying the octopus, the actual octopus that would pick the game.
Yes,
and it's like, how is this possible? Yes. I remember that. That was like insane. Gabe found the switch and turned off the mush for Rohit because it was convenient for him, then turned it back on today. No, I turned it back on yesterday when both KKR lost to a toothless Rajasthan Royals and Andre Russell literally, he refused to bowl. Nobody's going to talk about the fact. I didn't do a reaction to it because I was so upset. I didn't want to say something that was going to get the channel in trouble. But basically, he refused to go out there and ball. Either that or Morgan refused to put him in because he was sulking and pouting about not coming in earlier. But that was ugly what happened out there.
Gabe, I missed the entire day yesterday because I went down to London and came back. So what actually happened with Andre Russell?
So Andre Russell, he's been talking about, and he gave an interview talking about he's struggling with not seeing enough balls. Kind of like with Kohli, he needs to see more balls. He just can't come in at the end and try to fire off. So literally, same thing that Owen Morgan does all the time. Everybody comes in ahead of him. I think that he brought him in at 7. Mind you, once wickets started falling, you could visibly see Andre Russell sitting by himself with his arms crossed, just the scowl on his face, the anger. Now, Andre Russell is their death bowler. Bro, Andre Russell didn't get didn't bowl 1 over. And the question is, I was hoping the reporters would ask, but at least when I saw it, reporters were trash, didn't ask, is Andre Russell hurt? Or did he refuse to bowl? Or did you not ask him to bowl? Because you could tell that there was friction between him and Owen Morgan yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So okay. it was bad. And something's got to give over there. The chemistry in the team is off. And I'm telling you, man, it was a bad, ugly loss.
Right, okay. Brilliant over by Sam Curran, though. 1 run off it, 1 wicket.
One run over, 1 wicket. Why Sundar here? I'm curious. Why Sundar here? I was about to ask that.
Because when I watched the old matches of RCB, I like the idea of sending in a rookie Indian player at number 3 just to give him the freedom to go express himself, right? I still feel Sundar should be down the order. And I like that guy. Who's that guy? Who's the guy who picked up 3 wickets in 1 over? The Shahbaz? What's his name?
Shahbaz Ahmed isn't playing today.
Yeah, he isn't playing today. But I like the idea of a rookie player at number 3, Sundar at number 3. If they're really hoping he can pull off a Sunil Narine, I don't think he would. So
right, that's what I'm saying. He's not Sunil Narine, and you saw it took him to the death for CSK. CSK only lost 4 wickets. So unless you're planning on losing 4 wickets, you need Glenn Maxwell and ABD in there. I would have even batted Daniel Christensen ahead of him. I'm not sure what they're doing.
Yeah.
And the ball goes for 4 off Sundar's bat. So that's exactly what we needed, Gabe.
No, that's an easy delivery. That's an easy delivery.
Yeah. On his legs as well. He just guided it through fine leg for 4.
Can we do some IPL commentary for some time? I don't know if we have the synchronized streams, but Gabe will be the caller. Asjad summarizer. I don't know what I'll do. Let's see.
Dude, my stream is always behind you guys, and I'm like,
all I can do is scream and shout. But yeah, I don't know what you mean by summarize it, but I can summarize. I can do my best.
Yeah, and so I don't know whose stream is. Let's just figure out in this over whose stream is ahead, so we can do it next over. The one with the earliest stream will be the caller because he can call. No, who should? The one with the latest, like the late stream, should be the caller, right? Because we don't want to spoil it for him.
Right. Okay.
So, yeah, I guess Gabe should call. Gabe should call. You summarize. Summarizer is basically you just summarize what happened, right?
Explain what happened. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, I just said Spanish commentary. That's what we need, Gabe. Do it in Spanish. Do it in Spanish.
Yes. Next over.
Spanish commentary. Oh man, you guys are killing me. That's pressure right there. That's pressure.
No, don't worry. Gabe, do what you find easier, to be honest. But all I'm gonna add is, what do you think? Do you think Devdutt Padikkal is gonna get another big score today? Because he's looked absolutely fantastic. So good.
He's striking currently at 266 strike rate, 32 off 13. He's been amazing. And
wide? No?
Okay. No, I don't think that's wide. I wouldn't call that wide.
Hopefully not. They've already given away 3 or 4 extras.
He's a tall guy.
Spanish commentary of football is very funny. It's like goal.
Just goes over him.
Oh. So I mean, right now, 52 for 1. They're already ahead of the score that CSK had, because CSK scored, I think, 52 in the entire power play. They still got an over to go and 2 balls? Jeez.
Crazy.
Look the mirror, Gabe. Stop talking about Devdutt Padikkal. Listen, Mira, go back and check the record. I was the one that flipped when they didn't put Padicle and Shubman Gill on the international test.
Yes, my friend. Hello. Yes, Padicle goes. There we go.
You are ahead of me on the
Dude.
stream, then.
Please, dude.
You're way ahead of me on the stream.
Really?
Bro, I still haven't seen it yet. And I'm watching it now. And there it goes. Caught by Reina.
Yes.
Padicle. Caught by Reina. Woo.
Shoot.
54 for 2. Mush
What
OP.
was that shot? Can someone describe me what that shot was? That should have been put away. Was it too quick on him?
He just didn't connect it, hit the bottom of his bat rather than hitting the middle. And it went straight to Reina.
Yeah. Put Najeeb in the side in the commentary, please. You want RC to win, folks? Put Najeeb in the side. Najeeb in middle is not good. Come on, these two guys are like trolling me from both sides. You know,
the village has spoken.
The village is spoken. Here we go. We'll put Najeeb on the side. The village is spoken.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right, you guys ready? Let me try the Spanish here for a second.
Gabe, you're banned from talking about RCB first.
Because all our streams are not coordinated, so I'm gonna have to go. All right. Who's coming to the crease? First and foremost.
It's probably gonna be Maxwell.
The Big Show?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay, Gabe called
aquí viene Glenn Maxwell, la cabeza grande, el show grande, viene Sam Curran para Washington Thunder, una carrera. Ok, ahora está Glenn Maxwell en el strike, esperando para la pegada. Sam Curran de Inglaterra, esperando a tirar la próxima bola. Y...
What is this awkward silence?
I'm waiting because I'm buffering.
Yeah. It's all right.
I'm waiting because I'm buffering. I'm waiting because I'm buffering. They're killing me, man. Okay, Sam Curran para Maxwell. 4 en esa carrera. Glenn Maxwell comienza de una vez y la primera bola, 4. Glenn Maxwell ha sido el mejor jugador para RCB. Todo el dinero que le pagaron, $2 millones de dólares le pagaron. Was it 2 million? $2 millones de dólares le pagaron. Okay. Sam Curran.
I understood 2 things.
I understood. I'm kind of getting it. You know.
Sam Curran de Inglaterra. Ahora mismo está costando mucho. 10 carreras está dando por partida. 10 carreras. He's at 10. That means 10 economy rate. 10 carreras está pegando. Estamos esperando. Y otros 4 ahí. Oh, de una vez entra Glenn Maxwell y le está pegando a Sam Curran. Oh, el abuso. Alguien llame a la policía. 911.
Next thing you know, Gabe is going to spread.
Muchas gracias.
Next thing you know, Gabe will be singing Despacito.
Ahí, la primera bola, un punto ahí, porque Chacho ya le habían pegado 2-4 corridas. Sam Curran con un punto ahí.
This is probably the first time in the history of cricket.
Spanish
commentary.
Vamos a ver qué pasó ahora mismo. La próxima bola, faltan 2 bolas para esta partida. 2 bolas para esta partida. Y Sam Curran viene con la bola. Está cerrando. Y come on, this stream is killing me.
Gabe. Great job.
Otro punto. 2 puntos. 2-4 y 2 puntos. 2-4 y 2 puntos.
Punto means 0?
Dots.
All right,
2 fours, 2-4,
okay.
back to back, and 2 puntos. 2 dots, back to back. Vamos a ver la última bola de la carrera. Sam Curran, vamos a ver si puede coger otro wicket aquí. Vamos a ver si puede coger otra cabeza. Vamos a ver si cojo otra cabeza. ¿Qué va a pasar la última bola de la partida? Sam Curran.
Should read
Gabe, there's a super chat.
this super chat. This is really funny.
And hold on. La última bola. La última bola que va a pasar aquí. Y cambió el bate Maxwell. Algo pasó con el bate, pues quiso cambiar su bate. La última bola. Can he just change his bat like that in the middle of an over?
Shouldn't be allowed, but they do nowadays.
I'm like, I had to ask you guys that question. Pues quiso cambiar su bate. Parece que no le gustó el bate. Vamos a ver qué hace con el bate nuevo aquí. Y 2 carreras. 2 carreras. Se acaba la partida. 11 carreras esta partida. Viene Maxwell. 11 carreras. 65-2. Y ya se acaba el jugador de poder. El power play se ha acabado. All right. Call the police. 911 in Spanish.
I love it.
I'm like, he's getting abused out there. Somebody call the police. 911.
No, nonsense. It's Espanol OP in the chat, please, everybody. Just to contribute that Gabe waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, doing Spanish for you guys. That's peak entertainment. Espanol.
You know me, man. I'm a fool. I love it. Marshall, thank you for the super chat. Yeah. Call the police, man. 911. He's being abused out there. He's being abused out there. Man, Sam Curran's getting pumped.
Bar, just to say, I know you can do, but I think officially you shouldn't be able to, or that's what used to be the case. But now, yes, they can do. You're right.
Bro, Sam Curran's going at 10 or over. And, you know, I love me some Sam Curran. He got himself a big wicket here. But
65 in 6 overs.
65 and 6 over. I mean, CSK only got to 50. I think it was 51 in the power play. So, I mean, right now, RCB is ahead of the score. However, CSK, I believe, had all their wickets in hand after the power play. So, we'll see what happens. Here goes Robbie Jadeja. This is interesting. Jadeja. Here goes Jadeja, and there's a wicket.
What a waste of a wicket.
Second ball, Jadeja ball. So could today be Jadeja's day? Because he got 62 of 28. Let's hope he can do something with the ball as well. Oh, this will be great.
The future captain of CSK, Robbie Jadeja, did it with the bat earlier and now takes a wicket, put some more pressure on RCB. Listen, they got to bring in ABD. I would say it's too early. They can't bring him in before the 10th.
ABD can bat whenever he wants. That's the thing. But they try and make him into a finisher. But I don't mind seeing ABD batting with Maxwell for the next, let's say, 10 overs. They both do great and then get out because then they lose.
I'm not getting a good feeling from this because 2 right-handers against Jadeja, and Jadeja has 4 overs to play with. Dude.
That's what I'm saying. I would not bring in ABD. Do you guys think
Maxwell is not a right-hander? He's a both-hander. He will reverse or switch it almost every ball.
Did you guys see Harshal Patel's latest video he dropped about the reverse sweep? Oh, it's classic, bro. It's classic. And AB's coming. You're right. AB de Villiers. You guys were right. Is he supposed to last the entire game here? Think about this for a minute.
If one of these two don't last the entire game, bye RCB.
That's what I'm saying. You brought him in too early. He can't come in. You got to keep. He comes in after the 10th, kind of like Russell. I don't care what happens after the 10th. That's when you bring in Russell. Then he can finish because you can arguably say yes, Russell can be out there for 10 overs. In this heat too, you really think ABD is gonna last? It's basically out of the power play. You want 14 overs out of the guy? That's crazy. Bold play, yes, that's a bold play bringing him in, but it is what it is.
Yeah, play bold, yes, because that's their motto, isn't it? # play bold. Yeah,
true.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's too humid out there. It's
ABD versus left arm spinners. Please don't get me started on this. Oh my god.
Oh, beautiful delivery by Jadeja.
I am legit freaking out right now because now's the time. Hey, this me on site thing is also not working, I guess.
So
Listen,
what do you want to do now, Najeeb?
he said, "Do you want the? I can get you the whole street, the whole screen.
No,
No, the whole
I
screen, no, the screen.
no.
No, he's in.
I mean, if you
He's
want to
in.
roast me, yeah.
No, nah, come on, man. It's nothing but love, nothing but love. Oh, duck, duck, duck. No, I'm spamming, no spamming, brother. Let me go ahead and update the score. I've been horrible about this because I've just been enamored with this scoring. RCB came out like gangbusters, scoring a lot earlier, but they lost wickets. They played too aggressive, in my opinion. And I think that the last overs by CSK, that last over, getting it to 191, really changed their mindset where they thought, okay, now we got to come out and
Absolutely.
fire
Yeah.
instead of just
Absolutely.
pacing themselves. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Agreed. Gabe, I have to go for about 5 minutes if that's all right. Do you want to
Yeah,
kick
man,
me
go
out
ahead.
and then I'll come back?
Do what you got to
Cheers.
do, brother.
See you in a bit. Thanks.
Where is
So-
Tahir? Bring Tahir in.
You-
Would you bring in
Next
Tahir? I
over.
wouldn't bring it here.
No,
Would
dude,
you?
two right-handers. Next, it's right. Next 8 overs, Tahir and Jaddu. This is going to be a very interesting battle. I think this is game CSK now. I think, dude. Yep,
So,
here he is.
historically, does
Mm.
ABD struggle against spinners? And I don't follow RCB as much.
Less left-arm spinners. Yes, there are some
Left-hand
stats
spinners?
which says ABD was left-arm spinners. Not too good of a love story. You know what I mean?
Really? Okay.
Yep. Eight
And
overs. Dhoni is the best captain with spinners, and he knows how to captain spinners. And next 8 overs are going to be an absolute torture. And I don't know, man. I see RCB struggling. I don't know. I'm not getting good
excellent.
feels.
So, you know what? And this is where I still need to learn the game, right? Because I'm thinking to myself, we're playing in Mumbai, right? A faster track. I would have never left off Ngidi. I'm like, what is Dhoni doing to here? What is and now I sound so stupid, and it's just not understanding the personnel on the other side, not realizing, Dhoni struggles versus spin, and ABD struggles, as a right-hander versus spin. So you know what I mean? Like I got to get better at that, honestly, and that's what I would like to do. Nick and I already discussed this summer, really putting an emphasis on learning the not just the positions. We're pretty good with the shots. Obviously, we've become more, but so that we can give a legit color commentary of what's going to be where, if that makes sense.
Here's the thing. Always remember this when it comes to spinners. Okay, when there is a batsman batting on, usually teams prefer to bowl a spinner that's going to spin away from the batsman, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
All right. So if a right-hander batsman is batting, you're going to have a left-arm orthodox or a right-arm leg spinner. All right. If a left-hander batsman is batting, there's going to be a right-arm off spinner or a Chinaman. All right. The bottom line is, when it comes to spin, you would want your bowler to spin it away from the batsman, if that's simple enough to remember.
No. That is, I think that where my mentality is, where I struggle with that is in baseball, you want same-handedness. So if you're a lefty, I have an advantage against you if I'm a lefty. If you're a righty, I have an advantage of you as a righty. Because what happens is in baseball, since there is no spin, if you're a lefty and I am throwing the ball, it's also going away from you. Where as a lefty and you're a right-hander in baseball, if I'm throwing the ball, it's coming right into you, into your zone, and those balls get destroyed. So that's why in baseball we do lefty on lefty on righty on righty, because the same idea. The ball's going away. That's why the slider is the only pitch that you can really, or a cutter, get to go away from the hitter. Because yes, if into a hitter, that's where their power is. Away, they're reaching their hands and they lose power, which is why you get wickets in cricket, right? Weak fly balls, or in baseball, you get outs that way. So it's the same mentality, only the fact that it's different
spinning here
because of the spinning motion.
Yeah. Here's the thing. That is exactly why I have special respect for batsmen who hit sixes over offside, because your
Right.
timing has to be so good. Anyone can hit a hit six on leg side, even the guy who doesn't know cricket, because that's his natural shot. Naturally, you go leg side, right?
Right.
Anyone. But it's
Right.
the special respect goes out to the ones who hit offside sixes. And
Right.
Sky hits one of the most beautiful offside sixes, dude.
That is why
Oof.
I love Sky. And it's a flick of the wrist. It's so easy for
Yep.
him. And the only other player I see that does it routinely like that is Kohli, honestly. It's so easy for Sky. And to me, like, people are like, why do you love Sky so much? Just watch him bat. He doesn't put up the huge totals because, let's be real, he's on Mumbai and you've got all these other players up there. But man, super chat. Again, Marshall, thank you for the super chat. Jihan with a super chat here. Jihan says South Africans generally struggle against quality spin. So
that's basically every Sena country: South Africa, England, New Zealand, Australia. Australians are a little bit better, but yeah. And one more guy says, bravo shot or extra cover. Yep, that is a ridiculous shot. Bravo shot. By the way, Maxwell is out. Congratulations, Gabe. I think I'm this close to conceding the match as an RCB fan. But
and you're a minute ahead of me because I just saw it right now. Jadeja to Maxwell bowled him out. That is interesting. The spin, you know what? Somebody said that it was going to start turning more in the second half.
Yeah.
Did you see that ball? It is, oh, wow. It is absolutely turning more. What a ball.
I really thought this would be a close match, but
it started off that way. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
And this is going to be crazy. Guys, let me know in the comment. Is Jadeja's India's best all-around player? He can field. He can bat. He can bowl. Is he India's best all-around player?
Agreed. People say Hardik Pandya. No. Jadeja. Any day of the week.
Wow.
Any time of the week.
Maxi gone.
Jadeja.
Only ABD left. I'm loving it. CSK. Oh, I can't wait to text Nick when he wakes up. But I'm not going to get ahead of myself. Sir Jadeja strikes again. No much for him. But that's a question. I want to know what you guys think in the chat. I know what I think. I know what Najeeb think. But I think that he's the best all-rounder, India's best all-rounder. I know people like Asjad Patel. And he may be the best all-rounder in the world. They don't put him up there with Stokes, but Stokes can't field the way Jadeja can. You know what I'm saying? I love Jason from the West Indies, but Jason Holder. He cannot field the way Jadeja fields too. He may be the best all-rounder in the world, man. That's crazy to me. Don't mush him, Gabe. Guys, I gotta talk about what I see. He's amazing. He saved this game for CSK. Mush Jadeja.
He did. Mush Jadeja OP. Everybody, Mush Jadeja OP in the chat. RCB fans, Mush Jadeja OP in the chat, please. No, I don't know how RCB fans are like having hopes on this, because there are right-hander batsmen coming up, and there are two spinners who's going to bowl leg spin and left arm orthodox, spinning away from the right-hander. They're not going to let him score. It's game over for RCB. I think no, it's not going to happen unless something ridiculous like what KKR did. I don't see that happening.
I said Stokes can't field the way Jadeja does. I didn't say he couldn't field. I said he cannot field the way Jadeja does. Jadeja's faster, first and foremost. He gets the balls that a lot of guys can't get to. And I have yet to see Stokes make that baseball play where he's coming in and picks up a ball and just absolutely throws a dart to the stumps and runs the guy out like that. Jadeja is I see him every other game run a guy out that way. So he has so many ways to impact the game, whether to run out because he's got those quick fielding and toss, whether it's catching a ball in the field with his fielding. I mean, he's amazing. He's been the best player for CSK today.
Do you remember that run out in the Australian Test Series?
Yes. Dude,
You know?
he may be the best all-rounder in the world. I mean, because
Sure.
he's so balanced across. You know what I'm saying? Where
Yeah.
I think Holder is a better bowler than Stokes. I think Stokes is a better batsman than Holder. But when you take all three of them, Jadeja does all three. So, you know what I mean? It just puts him slightly above because people don't like fielding. Let me tell you guys why fielding is important. You guys ready for this? Jadeja should have been out on a duck today. Out on a duck. What happens when you drop guys? Catches win matches. And I know that that's the oldest cliche, but literally, Jadeja won this game if they go on to win because he put up, 37 in that last over. He should have been gone on a duck. Catches win matches, people. Bottom line. That's why I hate drops, bro. And that was a sitter. Honestly, that was a sitter. What was that?
Why did it drop though? Like, was it like the sun in his light? Like,
no,
what
it
happened?
Hit him in the hands. It hit him in the hands, and then he just dropped it. It wasn't like he was struggling with the sand. He was waiting for it. It was bad, man. It was a bad drop. And I'm not taking anything away from Jadeja. I love CSK. Yeah. I'm glad they're winning this game, but he should have been gone on a 0. That is all on Christensen, man. And if you're him, that's going to be a hard bus ride back to the hotel, bro. How do you look at your team and say, I dropped the guy that destroyed us today?
Jesus, that is out.
What did I just say? What? Let's go. What did I just say? What did I just say? How many players you see do that? How many other players you see do that? Somebody help me out here.
He just
how many players? How many other? I'm sorry. I love Ben Stokes. I don't see Ben Stokes running guys out routinely like that. Look at that throw. Woo! Oh, Jadeja. Oh, man of the match right now. Right now.
I think here's the thing. I think ABD either is going to do some Russell or is going to go home immediately. It's like it's hit out or get out now. There's no other option.
Let me find the super chat I missed. Sorry, guys. I'm super excited right now. Just when you said Jadeja throws bullets. Guys, that's a baseball play. Jadeja could literally play professional baseball. Give me a month with the guy on the field. He's got that natural athletic ability where he could play infield, play the shortstop, which is the toughest position in baseball. That is disgusting. Yeah. He is the best fielder in the world, period. Oh my gosh. That's how you can affect the game, whether you have the bat or whether you have the ball in your hand. Oh, Asjad
he literally can't.
Let me add him up. Asjad, did you see?
He can't do no wrong today.
Did you see the throw by Jadeja? I was just saying, I think Jadeja is the best all-rounder in the world. Nick put me onto this. And I was just talking about what makes him better than both Stokes and Holder. Holder's a better bowler. Stokes is a better hitter. But both of them fielding are just okay. You know what I mean? Stokes, he's good. You know, he's got good hands. But Jadeja's fielding is superb. And just as I'm saying it, this is the third run out he's had this year where it was just, bro, just like a baseball shot, just that is disgusting.
I would say what I'll say is that Ben Stokes is an outstanding all-rounder. There's no arguments there. However, I think Jadeja, even though Jadeja is really good with the ball, he's really good with the bat, I think the extra dimension is his fielding. His fielding is probably his best skill. Even though, yes, he's got centuries, he's taken 5 whatever. He's good at that. But I wouldn't say Ben Stokes' best feature is his fielding. He is a very good fielder. Same with Jason Holder. He's a very good fielder. But I think Jadeja's best feature of his entire... Oh, is there another one? Is there another one? He's got $2 million!
Man of the match!
Yes!
This is not happening.
He's gone. He's left. Najeeb's like, I'm going. I'm out of here. De Villiers goes 3 wickets, 9 runs in 2 overs, and a run out. And if he doesn't get man of the match, I'm gonna be shocked. Oh, what a beauty that was! Pitched on leg and hit middle. Oh wow, Ravindra Jadeja,
Bro,
man.
He man of the match, absolutely. There should be no question.
Yeah.
No question. From 37 in the death in the last over there, when CSK didn't even look like they were gonna get the 160, he gets them to 191. To now, bro, the run out, the early wickets. Oh, Jadeja's put this team on his back today. Yes, this is CSK's future captain, people.
Interesting.
Wow.
Where are those RCB fanboys? I'm the representation of RCB fanboys right here. My face right here.
Oh man. I'm guys, the wickets are falling so quickly, I can't even update the score. It went from 68 for 3 to 86 for 6.
83 for 6.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
This is the RCB. This is the RCB I recognize. True.
Wow. I'm just reading the comments, right? And I found a couple where they're saying we're not giving up until ABD's there. He's gone.
Listen.
I feel bad.
This is the RCB I recognize. True.
4-1 and 4-1 now, bro. And CSK's run rate is and the point is they're gonna go to number 1. They're gonna vault to number 1 because they got the overall on the points table.
Yeah.
So this is a huge win for CSK. They still got to close it out. I get it.
Oh, he gets another one. He's got it. Yes, 4 wickets. Oh, 4 wickets for Jadeja.
Hey, you watch your mouth. Give me the run out. That's a fifer. He gets an honorary fifer, in my opinion.
Ooh,
and he's
taking
stroke. What, 1 or 2 catches too? He's taken 1 catch so far. So Jadeja's involved in every single one of these wickets right now this game because he's
real all-round wickets. Goodness me!
And the run out. Oh man, no out there saying review.
Oh, that's hold on.
Not out. It's
not
that
out.
That doesn't look out.
How did the umpire give it up? I can't hear the commentary at all. Right, I've got the volume on silent, so. Good thing they reviewed because it didn't look out now.
I'm watching the dugout view and they're losing their minds. They're just fools. The dugout view is out of control, dude.
Oh my goodness! RCB forgot to play spin. Yep. Thank you. Thank you everyone for letting us know that it is not out.
That ball to ABD was a gem. That ball to ABD was he played.
He's getting turned.
He completely played the wrong line. He was trying to play inside out. He thought it would straighten up. Boom, it spins.
Gabe, now you know how much a difference he makes for India. You know what? Again, he has to be on the side every single time for India, and it's amazing, man. It looked like it hit the bat, but it didn't.
Apparently, it's the handle that made a sound. The handle of the bat that made a sound.
The handle that made the sound.
Yeah. Greenwich Lewis says, nice beard. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm really trying to keep it groomed.
Unfortunately, this is as groomed as I get. I get no facial hair. I hate you,
Nick. It's all right. It still looks cool. Like I said, Gabe, you look 28, dude. You look 28.
You know what's funny? I was with my wife. Now, you've seen my wife on it. She doesn't come on a lot, but she's been on the stream at least once or twice. Bro, she got carded the other day. We went to the supermarket and we were having just yesterday, as a matter of fact, because we're having a dinner here for my brother who's in town. So we bought some alcohol or whatever, and they carded her. She's like, I got 4 kids. What are you talking? You know what I mean? And okay, sure. It was hilarious. I got the Mexi stash. Yeah. It's hard for the person to grow that facial hair.
I'm so unusually quiet.
Marshall Mathis says, are you fast? Yes, I am. Yeah, I am. Marshall Mathis. Also, I remember this was about a month and a bit ago. Marshall Mathis was on my stream, and he gave me a super chat to buy pizza, and I finally spent it last night. So thank you for that.
Nice.
That's or sometime last week. It was in the recent history. So thank you for that.
So let me
Both
ask
of
you a
you-
question, Najeeb, as the RCB fan, what do you think? All right, one game isn't everything, right? But what do you think RCB wasn't able to do this game? And I'm gonna give my opinion. What do you think RCB wasn't able to do this game that was different than they did in every other game?
I honestly, I think this is one of those the moments where India was like all out for 36 in Adelaide. I think it's one of those moments. It's a freak. It's a freak of a match, freak of a performance. It all, sometimes you got to tip the hat to the player and say, "Well played, bro." Like Jaddu, he took the match away in the last over,
Right.
and boom, exceptional bowling. And I don't see way too many wrongs as well. But regarding the team selection, I think they could have had. I like the team where Shahbaz was coming at number 3. I don't like Washington at number 3. Washington should go down,
Right.
and maybe you can really take out Navdeep Saini and get Shahbaz. I don't know why they didn't play Shahbaz on this pitch, which is like turning square. All right, why did they need Navdeep Saini here? That guy took 3 wickets in an over, right? He should have been here. And these are I won't say there are bigger problems, but there are definitely mistakes in this particular match as well.
Sajid said, Gabe, please read this. All are saying why Jadeja is not A+ cricketer. I'm a category. I'm sorry. He is a GOAT. Damn. He's a GOAT. Damn. Listen, I don't know whoever said that he's not. I mean, Jadeja is a savage. He's an absolute savage. Here's what I'm going to say. I think the biggest change in this game, 2 things change this game. A, the drop. The drop by Jamieson is so huge because Jadeja, I don't think Dhoni,
Christian.
I don't think Curran, I don't think any of those other enders are going to give you 37 in an over. And I think that last over by Harshal Patel, it's the first time he's failed in the death overs. And that was huge because what do we talk about the biggest difference for RCB? Death bowling, right? Their death bowling in that very last over let him down. Got him. That's them.
The doctor is right. RCB don't like losing, but they especially don't like losing to CSK. Absolutely.
Oh, here.
Beautiful. Straight
This is
one.
ridiculous.
Yep.
What a ball by the here. The old man still got it.
Yeah.
41, and you expect the turn, and then it just stays straight on you. That is skill, bro.
What is the real issue, Mr. Sean?
Yes, and it was an awful shot. It didn't bounce.
You can't blame him. Come on.
Well, yeah, Harshal Patel technically, he's not even an all-rounder. He's just a bowler. So, I mean, for him to play that shot is tough.
4 tailenders we have right now. Harshal Patel, Saini, Siraj, Chahal. What is this? I don't like this depth. There was a lot more depth. I like the RCB team, the one that played against KKR. I like that 11. I think that should be back. RCB should drop Christian. No.
Christian, yeah.
Really?
Christian has been bad this game. From the huge drop to then he gets out on 1 run. He was horrible this game.
Daniel Sams will come in next. Is that it's about time for Daniel Sams to make an impact? Huh?
He might come in the next couple of games. That's an interesting shout because Dan Christian wasn't playing the previous game, was he? If I'm not wrong. So Christian's probably been brought in because of this track. And if not Christian, then they go to Daniel Sams. They have that, that luxury of having another pace bowler and a left armer who could be beneficial. And he can smash it. He's a very good, he's a decent all-rounder. So Finn Allen doesn't come in. I know someone's saying Finn Allen coming in.
Yeah, I don't think. It says, Gabe, RCB should drop Christian and bat Finn Allen at 3 with Washington down the order. I do not agree with Washington Sundar at 3. Let me ask you guys a question. This is the one spot where RCB has struggled. Remember, they had the guy earlier this year, Patidar, right? They haven't found that number 3 batter for them because they like to bring in Glenn Maxwell at 4 and ABD at 5. Who is that number 3 for them? I don't know anything about Finn Allen. I'll let you, Najeeb, tell me, since this is your team, who's Finn Allen, and do you think that's the right decision? It's not Patidar.
You know
you
what?
Can't go back to Patidar.
Here's the thing, right? If you bring in Finn Allen, you are missing out. You're going to miss out an all-rounder because you're not going to drop Kyle Jamieson. So who are you dropping out? So you're going to drop out Christian, who's an all-round option. You're going to miss out on Daniel Sams, who's an all-round option, and you need more bowling options. So Finn Allen at number 3 would help the batting order, but it's not going to give you the finisher all-rounder role. So I think the logical man-to-man replacement would be Christian with Daniel Sams, take out Navdeep Saini, bring an Indian batsman in. I would like to see them try Azharuddin at number 3, who is. Have you seen Azharuddin Asjad? Azharuddin?
Yeah. I saw him just around just before the IPL. He's strong.
Exactly.
He's a strong lad. Yeah.
Strong guy. Give him the freedom at number 3 because he knows for a fact that Maxwell, ABD, and Daniel Sams are going to take care if he fails. Give him the freedom to play, bat him. Azharuddin at number 3, Daniel Sams in place of Christian, Navdeep Saini out. That would be a good 11 for me for the next game.
That's a very good 11. I can't argue with that whatsoever. There's a super chat, Gabe.
Let me go find it. Thank you for that explanation. And all right, here we go. Raghu Ram says, guys,
there we go.
Guys, did you guys listen to what Dhoni has said? He said both Jadeja and Tahir to bowl straight and keep it in line and stumps. It's proving critical. Dhoni, Mr. Dhoni read the pitch perfectly. # best captain. Oh, he
did because Saini's just gone as well. 94 for 8. This team had been 4-0 this entire season, and now they're 94 for 8 with how many overs left already? Like 7, 8.
This is nostalgic. This is nostalgic as hell.
Wow. He said this is nostalgic. Dhoni's doing an unbelievable job. And I think even the fact of bringing in Jadeja at the time he did the great job of captaincy today. And sometimes it's more than just doing it with your doing it with your bat, right? I think that's where KKR is failing. Owen Morgan is just not doing the right moves, right? You know what I'm saying? He's not pressing the right buttons, and it's hard to lead men. I will tell you this. You mentioned that in your video, Najeeb. Your video was amazing, by the way. And they said that apparently at one point, the little master was not a leader of men, and I'm like, think about that. A guy that was considered one of the greatest Indian cricketers of all time, right? Sachin was not somehow a leader until he became a leader because he couldn't, get him over the hump, and it was failing. Like, it's hard to lead. It's hard to lead, man.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Now, what is CSK gonna do next match? If Moin Ali comes back, he's gonna straight away slot in place of Tahir after all this. By the way, chat.
Depends on the pitch, right?
Will spinners take all the wickets in this innings? Chat, go on, have a bet. All the 10 wickets. No. I think the opening wicket.
No, because Sam Curran and Shardul Thakur took one.
Sam took one. Yeah. All the 9 wickets, all the max wickets. I don't know. But if Moin Ali is fit, what are they going to do?
You need that bat in the lineup. He's been CSK's. Other than this game, he was CSK's best player. That looks out.
I think they should review this.
I would review it. Why not, right?
But MS Dhoni is the real master of DRS, so I don't know if he's going to go for. Yeah, he's gone for it. Dude, it's probably just impact. I think it might be impact outside, but I don't know.
Outside line. Umpire's call.
Yeah.
Umpire's call. Impact outside.
So Moeen Ali comes in, and I think that depending on the venue, the bowling is what's going to change. If it's a spinning track, maybe
Wow,
you should.
it's out.
Wow, it's out.
It looks out. It looks out.
It hit the pad
Dhoni review
first.
system, huh?
Yeah,
Dhoni-
exactly.
Dhoni
Exactly. Yeah. That's what I was getting at.
That hit the pad first, bro. It hit the pad
That looks
first.
very out to me. Yeah, pad first. Yep, absolutely. Ooh, oh my God. Pad first.
I'm going pad first,
It
but
looked pad right there. Yeah, look at the bats behind the pad. If it's not no bat involved, then that is for sure a wicket.
Yeah. Is it though? It's outside the line. Looks outside the line, right? Oh my God. I'm just swinging. Like, this is like England swing bowling. Looks outside the line, don't you think? In that frame? The one on the
in
left?
that specific frame, yes, it does. But that would be
does, right?
umpire's call. Umpire's call based on what's
Yeah.
happening right now, right? But
Stephen Brewster says pad and bat at the same time. Can that even happen? Pad and bat at the same time?
Yeah. That can happen. Definitely.
Umpire's call is stupid. I disagree. We're gonna talk about this in a while.
Oh, bro, I hate umpires' call. I hate
Really?
umpires in general. You're gonna have a tough time convincing me of otherwise. I hate umpires.
I'll try. Not out.
Not out.
Because it was that bad at the same time?
Yeah, apparently the doctor's saying bat first. Given.
Ooh. So, if you really don't want umpires, bro, what do you want? Computers on the game on the cricket field? What do you want?
I would, and it was out. I thought it was out too. Here's my problem. And this IPL, to their credit, the umpiring has been really good. But then we've also seen umpiring is bad. Remember the Gary play in Australia against India? I mean, some of these calls, it's either umpire bias, match fixing, or just, you know what, these guys can't do the job. I get it. It's hard. All right. The game moves quickly. You got to understand, this matters. There's a lot of money bet on these games. Players get paid for this. This makes a difference on the organizations. You got to get it right. So umpires' call should not supersede the DRS. Once you go back to DRS, let the DRS make the decision. You know, you've got the review. Let's just make sure the review is right. But what bothers me is I've seen calls that are clearly out, but because of umpire's call, it's not out. And to me, that's just dumb. You're referring a bad call, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And again, I know that you guys aren't as cynical as us Americans, but we've seen a lot of match fixing here in America. We've seen a lot of umpires. FBI took down like 5-6 dudes, bro. One guy, huge in the NBA, fixing matches, and the Lakers versus the Sacramento Kings. I mean, I just don't trust them, and I know that that's not a legitimate. You're saying, oh, you can't compare all umpires, and you can't accuse them all of things. But me personally, whether it's through error, through bias, or through match fixing, I just don't trust them. That's my point.
For me, there are two things here. Okay, either they should restrict the umpire's call within umpire's visibility, which means like if you're asking an umpire to make a call something that happened on the boundary, that is ridiculous. That should not be there. That's for sure. All right. Some close catches. Did he brush the grass? Did he brush the ground? That is something that umpire cannot see 70, 80 yards away. So that part should be with DRS. That I agree. But otherwise, umpire is the ultimate judge, jury, executioner in a cricket game. All right. And umpire's call retains that respect to the umpire. And also, there is one more option that I would like to explore is like it should be left to the umpire to take the call, right? Does he want to really go to the DRS or does he want to take the call? Maybe it should be left on him, maybe, or it should be like within the 30 yards, umpire's call. Outside the 30 yards, not so umpire's call. These are the options that should be explored. But ultimately, umpire's call gives respect to the presence of the umpire in a game.
All right,
If that makes any sense.
I hear you, and I think that there are good umpires. Again, there haven't been a lot of bad calls in the IPL this year. You guys know I love crushing umpires, so there have not been a lot of bad calls. But don't tell me that there weren't bad calls in Australia. That was one of the worst calls I've seen in my life, bro. I question that umpire's integrity. I question whether that umpire was. I'm sorry, I do. It was just that bad of a call, and oof.
Here's the thing.
By the way, Gabe, there's a super chat, Gabe.
Let me get to that super chat real quick. But I hear what you're saying. Super chat says, Big Smith, what's up, Biggs? He says, Gabe, what would you do if one of your kids aspired to be an umpire? Also, thoughts on postpone Division 2 WTC, Asjad Najeeb and Gabe. So the first one, I'll tell you right now, my kids won't aspire to be umpires because my kids are athletes right now, and they already have learned to hate umpires. No joke. You should see Trey when he's pitching, and he'll throw a strike that he knows is a strike, and then he'll throw a pitch, and the catcher will frame it, and he doesn't get it, and Trey will just be like, snatch the ball out. He won't even look at the umpire. He'll walk around the mound. I love it because he knows better than to say anything. But my kids have already learned to hate umpires, and I think all athletes hate umpires. That's just honest. And as far as the WTC being postponed, they moved it right.
So Gabe, I think it's the new proposed Division 2. So it's like a separate. It's not being postponed, but it's a Division 2. Yeah.
Proposed Division 2 WTC. I don't even know about that. I thought they were talking about postponement because they've changed the WTC, right? It was supposed to be in it was supposed to be at Lords, and they moved it from Lords to Edgbaston, right?
Southampton, I guess.
Oh, Southampton. Yeah, I thought
Southampton. I thought they moved it again. I'm like, are you kidding me? What's going on out there in England? Okay, so you boys, I'll let you guys answer this. I have no idea. I wasn't even aware.
So, I had no idea about this. However, if there is a Division 2, does that mean which teams go into Division 2? Is it, let's say you have one with the top 4 or top 5 teams and the other one with the other 5 or 6 test nations? Is that what they're kind of proposing? Because I genuinely don't know. I have
no clue. I've not looked into this, honestly.
Yeah. By the way, Chahal is 0 of 10 balls. Wow. Associate nations, right? Okay, so it's just for associate nations. Okay, I think that'll be good because they don't play enough first class or test cricket of any sort because number one, they're associate nations. They're not full members yet. But teams like Papua New Guinea, Nepal, Scotland to an extent, the States, right? Canada, Kenya. These teams need to play test cricket or at least develop that type of cricket in some way, shape, or form as well. So that would be good.
Can we get a little USA in there?
I said States. I said States.
Hey, States team is good. Do you follow the States team Instagram channel? It's really good.
I'm starting to follow USA cricket. Like I said, Nick and I were trying to go to Texas because they had a tournament out there for the U19 team, the youngsters, and it just didn't work out. We were going to go during spring break. They never got back to us. But during the summer, while we're off, we're definitely going to...
Oh! That was an amazing catch, but it's gone for 6. Santner was like, I don't know if I can throw it back, and it just walks over. Oh, man. Oh.
Great catch. His momentum was taking him out.
Yep. He couldn't even try and throw the ball in. I'm sure he tried to.
It was too quick.
Yeah, too quick.
God, such long hands.
USA won't play test cricket for 50 years. No way. We'll no.
The thing with a lot of the associate nations is, Gabe, you need to qualify to become a test nation. And if you don't play against or enough certain matches, you won't get qualified. So, he stepped on the boundary. That's why he just there's no point in me throwing it out.
That's brutal. What a catch. And because he stepped on the boundary. That sucks. Dude, let me tell you something. USA's Division 3. Wait until more Americans become familiar. Wait till more Americans.
What is
Imran
CSK
Tahir.
eat?
Did he
What
just
is
learn
CSK?
from Jadeja? What a throw!
What did CSK eat in the breakfast? What?
Clearly nothing, right? They're fit as a fish. They're like,
fit as a
oh, yeah,
fiddle.
we're gonna eat
Jeez.
after this. Let's
Are you
finish
kidding
this
me?
off.
If this is gonna be out, oh my
What
goodness
a
me!
throw!
What?
Of
I
course
think
that's
that's gone. I think that's gone.
That's direct hit. Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. To
Direct
here.
hit.
Jeez.
Gabe, do you see Ratahir being dropped now? With the ball, with the fielding now as well. Jadeja is infectious. Yes, he is. His fielding is infectious. Goodness me. Aditya said RCB for breakfast. That's what they're having.
Who gets dropped? I don't know, bro, but it's tough because you got to bring back in Moeen Ali. Maybe you drop wow.
Strategic timeout. I hate strategic timeouts. It just
I was gonna
halts
say
everything.
maybe you drop Dwayne Bravo, but he's their death bowler. Sam Curran, I love his bat, and he's been so good. It's tough. It's
Duplessis
tough.
was good today as well, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Bob got a
Duplessis
50.
is not.
Dropped 5. He got back-to-back 50s. No way we're dropping 5.
Bravo?
CSK 8, RCB and RCB 8 crores.
Drop
That's what
Jadeja. Listen, if Dhoni will drop himself before he drops Jadeja. What do you kidding me?
Exactly.
He'll be like, I'm not fit to play.
Yeah.
That is going to be a good, a tough decision. Who does get dropped? Because Tahir's playing amazing today.
Hey, hold on. Gabe, MS Dhoni is addressing Najeeb by name right now. Najeeb, this match is especially for you. Keep it up, mate. This is what you get, Najeeb, when you say Crow or whatever you said about MS Dhoni. You can't say stuff like that about Dhoni. What did you do?
Here's the thing. What is the record on the streams, Gabe, so far? So last year we matched. We did 2 live streams on RCB CSK. So is it like now it's like 2-1, isn't it? 1 win, 1 loss last year. Is that what it is? What happened? 1 win, 1 loss. 2-1.
Correct.
2-1.
Waiting for the
next match, folks. RCB fans, we are with you. Next match. RCB.
He said, "There's always tomorrow."
There's always tomorrow.
There's always a past time. There is always a next time.
Oh,
I don't know if you know that dialogue, Najeeb, but yeah.
Absolutely.
Crazy. Fantastic.
Wow, bro. This has been a great performance. And this is the CSK. How many? I want to check the points table before this game. What is their they were only
net run rate.
Their net run rate. They were over 1, weren't they?
They were.
They're gonna go top of the table. Yeah, they're gonna go top because their run rate was already ahead of RCB's. So this is going to be even more. So CSK goes to the top of the table.
Yeah.
And listen, 4-1, especially the way other teams are playing, you just got to win 4 more games and you're in. And that run rate's going to keep you up there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So 4 out of the next 9 and you're in basically. It's 1-1-4-2. Woo.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's probably the best in the IPL this season, right? I might be wrong though, but yeah, definitely.
People
Raj and Chahal are discussing. Yeah, what are they discussing?
Chahal is 1 on 11. That's a 9 a strike rate. A 9.
He's doing a Vihari on Sydney's last day test.
Oh my gosh. I'm calculating CSK's net run rate. What do you guys think? I can't even calculate it.
I think it'll be 1.5 or 1.4, something like that, because wickets aren't taken into consideration, are they? So it'll be 1.5. I don't think they are.
Runs?
I think the doctor corrected me last time I said they were, and I have to remember that they aren't.
Who am I mushing for the next game? You know what, guys? I told myself I'm only mushing 1 player a day. It's not fair for me to mush multiple players a day. I don't want to be that hated. So on our double hitters, I only mush 1 player a day.
Gabe, are you streaming the match after this?
Yeah. Well, I mean, are you going to be over on another channel? Because
I'm thinking of doing it like maybe the second innings or something like that. Planning that. But if you do it on here, I'm happy to potentially jump on as well because I do need to get some stuff done and then I'll come back.
Gotcha. Well, I will be streaming the first part because I got to get out of here around 9 a.m. today. But as soon as you come on, let me know, and then we'll head over there and hang out over there for a while, brother.
Sounds good. Let's do it. Let's do it like a weekday where it's the first 15 overs.
There we go. First 15 overs, exactly. Gabe, you mushed multiple big players today. look at Vera.
ABD, Maxwell, Virat Kohli.
Those guys weren't on my team. Actually, I had Patel on my team. So if you guys check my team, and he did well.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? I had Patel. I had Faf. I had Quad.
I usually have Jadeja, but I think I didn't have Jadeja this time.
I should have had Jadeja. I had Harshal Patel, who's still the #1 bowler with the purple cap. I mean, my gosh, the wickets. He had a bad over. And I still contend, do I blame Harshal Patel or do you blame the guy who dropped Jadeja on 0?
I would blame Dan Christian. I'm sorry.
I blame Dan Christian.
I would blame Dan Christian. Harshal
0.
Patel always balls low full tosses and people can't hit him out of the park. Today, he just missed his line. Missed his length, sorry. So you have those games, but Dan Christian, that drop is where Jadeja's like, it's my day. It's my day. Let's score 37 off the last over. That's what we'll do.
Can't do it. That's why I hate drops so much, bro. And trust me, I've seen some drops kill CSK last year. I've seen drops kill many teams, bro, and it's just frustrating.
This is so painful to watch. I'm like, already end this, please. Like, take the wicket.
The dot balls galore. This is the best economy Shardul Thakur is going to have all season. Okay, 3 overs, 9 runs.
Takor is confused. He's like, 9 runs? That's all I gave up?
You sure there aren't 20 more runs that is supposed to be that?
Bro, he loves giving up runs. I am convinced Takor he is Lord Takar. He is related to Santa Claus, but he just gives out gifts. Every time he comes up to bowl, he's just giving out gifts. A 6 for you and a 6 for you and a boundary for you. You can have a 4. Just loves giving them out.
Here's an excellent point, right? So even Dan Christian's drop isn't going to matter with the number of runs that RCB is losing right now.
It changes the mentality.
It changes the mentality.
That's where it started to streamroll down.
If you don't get that, first of all, Jadeja put up 50. What did he put up?
62.
62. Dropped on 0. So that's a huge total. Second of all, I don't see Curran, as much as I love Curran, or Dwayne Bravo putting up 37 in an over. So if that game ends at 150, it's an easier chase and you're not rushing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Chahal gets another single. 3 off 16. Sorry. His strike rate is getting close to 20. His strike rate is getting close to 20.
It's getting close to 20. You're evil, guys.
Thakur won't be able to sleep peacefully tonight with this economy.
Yeah. I love the chat.
I love the comment.
You guys are crazy. I love this. That is a funny one, Raul. Yeah, the court won't be able to sleep peacefully at night with this economy. You guys are out of control.
Chahal will launch in a while. Just wait and watch. Just judging the pace of the wicket.
Super chat about what net run rate is.
Here we go. Super chat in the house. Thank you, Biggs. Net run rate. Runs for over faced. Runs conceded over ball. So it's not wickets. If a team is bowled out, you automatically divide by 20 overs.
Yeah.
So the wickets technically do count because they get bowled out.
Yeah.
But not actual wickets.
Yeah. Oh, another direct hit, but this time I think it's gone. It's gone to the boundary, has it? Oh, it's almost gone to the boundary. Was that Jadeja? It might be Jadeja. It might be Imran Tahir. Look at Imran Tahir. Dude is like 42, 43, running like he's 22. Okay, what is happening?
What
here?
a throw! I mean, he was clearly in before the throw, but look at that throw.
It's Jadeja as well.
Jadeja, look at that throw, bro.
he can't do no wrong today. Like, do something wrong, please. Like,
Jeez, he's a savage. Listen, you know what? One of the crazy, that's hilarious. In the dugout view, they're like, listen, we're not going to pick him in the next game as punishment. They're mad at him. Like, why is he getting greedy? Because you want to end this. DC won the toss and chose to bat. Oh, DC.
Where are they playing? People in the chat.
It's in Chennai, bro.
Okay, thank you. It's
in Chennai.
Wait, no. In that case, that's a good call. Try and go really crazy in the first 10,
dude,
and then in the next 10, try and consolidate and see what you can get.
Here's the thing, chat. Will Chahal get to 10 runs? Yes or no? Drop it. Come on, Asjad. Drop it. Will he get to 10 runs?
Oh, yeah, he'll get to 10. If they don't get bowled out, he'll get to 10.
That's the question.
Asjad Patel is back! Asjad Patel is back!
Look at Manav. Gabe, who are you transferring in? I already have I don't have any players for this match, do I?
Oh, Sajid, you can't ask that question. It has to be Jonty Rhodes. I'm sorry. You have to. Jonty Rhodes was the best fielder of all time ever. Full stop. Jadeja's probably a close second, but Jonty Rhodes at the top.
That's the game right there.
Is it done?
That's an edge.
Reviewed.
Yeah, reviewed. Yeah, good call. Good call.
Gabe,
I think we can say it's over after the review says.
How was that? How was that not a wicket?
They have to try, don't they? They have to try. Also, it's good that this match is finishing early. I can go make my review for the Pakistan match. I'll do a minute review for that one. I don't think that's edged either.
That's edged, bro.
Has it?
Really? Yes, it changes the trajectory of the ball. I mean, I guess you're right. They got to try.
He knows for a fact. Everyone is
lazy
like
superstar. The reason why I didn't say Gibbs and Ponting, because the thing is, right, Gibbs and Ponting were great, but things Jadeja has done that these three haven't. Something like catching at the boundary. The catches they've taken at the boundary, they haven't taken those types of catches at all. So that's the reason why I'm putting Jadeja up there.
There are some position-specific fielders. I mean, Ricky Ponting was a gun slip fielder, gun cover fielder, great throws, not really a boundary fielder. Gibbs, again, not a boundary fielder. Like Pollard is like a long-on specialist. Maxi, like
that's
gully,
what Boomer's saying. That's exactly what Boomer's saying. No, I disagree, Asjad. Jonty Rhodes was the first of his species. He'll still be one of the top 5, but I don't think he'll be the best today. Interesting.
He's the big daddy of cricket fielding, world cricket fielding. Everyone
That's
else
missed the bat, by the way. That's missed.
Yeah.
Oh, has it? There might be a nick. There might be a tiniest of nicks.
Nope.
That is crazy.
Not as in Nick, as in the one from CFM. Like on this Nico. Okay, yeah. No, it's
go back. Everyone's like done, but people are like, why did you review, bro?
Why did you review this? Yeah. Exactly.
Look at Dhoni. They're giving him, they're chastising him. Dhoni pats him in the back. You know, that's good sportsmanship. And these guys are all, obviously, they played together on the Indian international team. They're all just giving them, like, you're delaying the inevitable, man. But, you know, you got to give them credit.
It's important, right? They don't have to all out because, you know, of the net run rate thing. It's important for them to, like, stay till 20 overs, right? So
exactly.
Yeah.
What are the sides? I'm curious. What are the sides? Have they announced the sides yet for the next game?
I think they have done. I'm gonna take a look at that. VKC says, I remember Salmons, but he's good, but he's not Jonty Rhodes or Jadeja or friggin' Ponting or Gibbs or anyone. So he's very good. He was a very good catcher. Can't argue that. And he was a big dude. He was very quick as well for a big dude. But yeah. Where are we? Let me just get the team up.
So looks like Vershaw, Warner, Kane Williamson, Virat Singh, Vijay Shaikar, Abhishek Sharma, Kedar.
Right, no Abdul Samad once again, and Jagadish Suchit is actually playing. So where's Bhuvi? Is Bhuvi injured?
I guess it is. He is injured. Yep, that's true.
Interesting.
Wow.
Bhuvi is just hopeless with his injuries. I cannot believe this.
Dude, that is madness. Right. I'm going to go change
Yeah.
my team after this match.
Bro, is Boovy known for being injured a lot?
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
Yeah.
he was the purple cap winner in what, 2017? I think it was
16.
2016.
That's when they
No
won.
Holder. I know that sucks. I kind of wanted Holder as well, but he suffered injury, came back, injured again, and now injured again.
Is AB injured?
What?
Pushni
AB
says
the
AB is injured. What? Is that he keeping?
No.
Not keeping. Sorry. Is how do we know what did it say? AB is also good. Yes, you're right. AB is brilliant as well as a fielder.
Oh, this is an
AB.
interesting lineup for DC. If I'm reading this right, Prithvi Shaw, Shikhar Darwin, Steve Smith, Rishabh Pant, Hitmeyer. So they're playing both Hitmeyer and Steve Smith.
Stoinis. Yeah.
Stoinis, Axar Patel, Ravi Jadeja, Rabada. Wow.
Loved it. Loved their side today. If they lose, if DC lose today, that will be a shame because this is probably, apart from Norkia not being there, this is probably the best they could do without Norkia there.
Is Norkia still out because of the bubble thing? Jeez.
I assume so because he's not been selected at all. I know he was negative.
Asjad, do you think Smith should be in 11? Because I would bring Sam Billings in, push Hetmeyer to number 3, and Sam Billings at the finishing.
I've actually thought about that. I've thought about that a lot. But the thing is, right, Steve Smith, when he started again for DC, he had a terrible game. Okay,
yeah,
the match after that, he did all right. He did okay. So I'm a huge Steve Smith fan, so I would like to see him there. Especially, I don't rate Sam Billings as highly as a lot of other people do. I think Livingston is much better as a batsman than Sam Billings, but I would go with Steve Smith. But I understand where you're coming from because Billings is a finisher, right? But he's actually finished for England against Ireland and even against Australia, so he is that type of player. But I would go with Steve Smith if they had to go with someone.
That is an interesting point. Someone is in the comments. Steve Smith is needed in spinning pitches. That makes sense.
Yeah,
maybe.
Interesting. Very interesting.
So, chat, is RCB gonna play out 20 overs? Yes or no?
There's a super chat by Sup.
I hope not, because that would be CSK throwing away points, man. That's CSK throwing away points. Let's go with the super chat. ABD, in my opinion, second best fielder ever. AB de Villiers. Yeah. He can field everywhere and is very agile.
Controversial statement. ABD hands down is the best batsman of post Sachin era. Not Virat, not Smith. ABD, the freak.
Natu is under surgery.
Yeah,
Natu's having surgery.
What? I read that as well before.
Oh, that sucks.
Lord Siraj is lording out there.
Oh, Siraj!
Siraj with a 6.
Boom.
You know what? I still got to appreciate that even now he's still playing because he understands the importance of not being bowled out. He understands the importance of that is a winning mentality. He has been the most impressive player to me on the Indian side other than Pant because he's grown so much over the last year.
There's a comment by Chittaranjan saying even John D considers Jadeja a better fielder.
No.
Fair enough.
No.
If he does, then who am I to disagree? Falls in no man's land there, right? That's 2 runs.
So, 20 overs, yes or no?
I say no, but it looks like 3 balls left?
Siraj gets to 10. Well, what the hell is 7 of 20?
Your question, Asjad.
I was just saying, with regards to John T. Rhodes, right? If Jadeja, if John T. Rhodes has said that Jadeja is a better fielder, then I'm no one to argue that. Next was Chahal. He's 7 of 20, and Siraj is smashing 10 or 11 of 13 already. Will Chahal get to that double figures mark?
Little helicopter shot there. Little helicopter shot there.
Yeah, it was.
Siraj, what is going on right now?
Brilliant.
Chahal, come on, you can do this.
I am shocked. Little helicopter shot there.
Yeah, Sunny, I agree with you. Sam Billings is better on flat pitches with Smith on slightly more challenging pitches. Oh, he gets a single. 8 of 21.
Wow.
Not
He's
so
gonna
much,
make
huh?
it through.
So,
Let me tell
chat,
you something.
last
If
wicket, last ball,
RCB,
wicket, yeah, no.
I say
No,
wicket.
I don't think so.
So, Gabe,
Jadeja
question.
on my sinister 6. Yes. Oh, Jadeja on my sinister 6. You guys are out of control, man.
So, Gabe, your question.
You got, dude. I'm dumbfounded right now by this.
Way! They only lose
RCB
by
doesn't get
69
bowled out.
runs.
It
Only
doesn't get
lose by
bowled out,
69 runs.
which is
Didn't get bowled
basically
out.
Jadeja score. Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. Siraj,
Yeah.
if think about net run rate. We saw a team get into the playoffs last year because of net run rate. If RCB barely sneaks in, we're gonna think about this game where he challenged getting out and ended the game and put up another 10 runs, and that matters. That matters,
Yeah.
man. But
Yeah.
guys, it's been super fun. It's
It
been
definitely
super fun.
has.
We got about
Definitely.
15 minutes before the next game starts, so I'm gonna go get some more coffee, get something to drink, start a new stream. I'll start with you, Najeeb. Thank you, first of all, for coming back for our annual RCB versus CSK. We got one more this year.
One more.
Thoughts on
Come
the
back.
game, brother? Thoughts on the game?
Pretty disappointing day. As you could see, the expressions of my face, it was just going down and down and down as each ball goes by in the end. But what a fun chat! What a fun game, guys! I'm not too unlucky on this stream with RCB. All right, it's like 2-1. We've won one game,
Right.
so there's always one more game.
Correct.
And who knows? These two teams gonna face off in the playoffs as well. Looks like, right? These two teams are like on the way to playoff. Maybe they'll meet somewhere in the playoff. Who knows? So yeah, just stay safe and keep watching our IPL. Just keep distracting yourself from what's happening. Once again, the heart goes out to people who are actually struggling out there with this pandemic in India and Pakistan. So, what a fun chat! What a fun time, Gabe. Thank you very much. Like, share, subscribe. CFA Nation, support it. You're a wonderful family. You've been wonderful to me as well. Thank you for that, and thank you, Gabe and Nick. Always the biggest of supporters of mine.
Much
and
appreciated.
big fan.
Thank you for your video yesterday and letting us react to it. If you guys haven't already done it, check out our channel. Make sure you check out Najeeb's channel as well. He always has some interesting conversations on there. His podcast is amazing. Asjad, final words, brother.
Jadeja. Sir Jadeja.
Sir Jadeja.
That's all I want to say.
You put something. He has been officially knighted on CFA Nation. He's Sir Jadeja. All right, guys. We'll see you guys back at CFA in about 15 minutes for the next match. You guys already know the deal. Thanks for joining. Peace.